What on earth is going on in, EA Sports? Your game is broken. Kane walking in. I guess that we dim the lights here in Edmonton.
A few moments later.
Driving it in over to Savoy. Over. And there it is. Matthias Janmark. I was too deep in my net. I didn't get over in time. All right, 2:45 remaining to go. Leon Draisaitl over to Zach Hyman. Over to McDavid. What a passing play by the Oilers. There's no lights on, so how am I supposed to track the goddamn puck, dude? It is literally dark as hell in here, and McDavid will get his 10th of the season. It's honestly messing with me. I'm not going to lie. What an absolute hoax job by the NHL. As soon as the Oilers tie the game up, they turn the lights back on in Edmonton. What on earth, dude? Oh my god, it's rigged. I'm calling rigged all day, all night. The NHL wants to see Connor McDavid win. Unbelievable, dude. Oh my god, we're just turning the puck over, dude. We're turning the puck over. We are turning the puck over way too much. How does that slide? Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? We are back yet again, NHL 26 on day number 2. And today, we are going to be creating the roster that ultimately will be the PHL roster for NHL 26. I got to go through pretty much every single NHL team, update all the overalls to where I want them to be. We'll do the juniors. We'll probably create some players too. Probably create Gavin McKenna, considering the fact he is not in the year number 1 draft class. I tested it out today when I was recording a video. He didn't show up. Not at all. So we got to create Gavin McKenna, Shoresy, Pekka Pasta, bend over, and we got to go through the NHL. And we have to make sure that all the overalls are where they should be. A little bit of a laid-back stream today. We'll continue Be a Pro tomorrow afternoon. But for today, I wanted to get this done on a Saturday. Relax. And hopefully have a good roster. Now, one of the things I figured out pretty early on is the players don't simulate that well. They don't put up a lot of points. So I am going to increase the general overall of a lot of these players, starting out with the superstars, starting out with the highest rated player in the entire game. Connor McDavid, he's getting bumped up to a 99. Make no mistake about it. Best player in the league, and he should simulate exactly like it. R.I.P. Ken Dryden. Yo, whoa. Did Ken Dryden actually die, chat? Is that real? He's going to downgrade Joseph Wall, guys, guaranteed. Leaf fan, I thought you were different, brother. You should merge your roster with someone else's. Yeah, eventually I'm going to do that once there's a roster out there that has, like, all accurate draft prospects. But for right now, I want to do the NHL roster and just have it to where everybody should be at the overall they should be at. All right, so let's upgrade McDavid to a 99. I'm going to leave his shooting where it's at. Although he said he's going to shoot a lot more this season, I don't want to make him completely overpowered to where he's scoring like 60, 70 goals a year. We'll upgrade his defensive awareness. How much more do we have to go? Stick checking 99. I think deking 99 might do it. Maybe some of the physicality. Strength is already a 99. What about body checking? Body checking's an 84. How far does it have to go up to be a 99? Really? He's still not a 99. Dear God. Endurance? Endurance 99. Connor McDavid might be a cheat code in this game. There we go. McDavid at a 99. Dubs in the chat. Strong start, eh? Dryden did in fact die. Damn, rest in peace to Ken Dryden, man. One of the most dominating goaltenders of all time. Now, I am going to bump up Leon Draisaitl. He's going to go up to a 97, I believe. 97 or 98, chat. Should we bump them up to a 98? I don't know. You know what? 97 should be fair. So we'll upgrade his passing, one of the greatest passers in the game today. Upgrade his shooting a little bit. Literally led the league in goals last season. Strength we can put up there. 97 overall for Leon. Fair, chat? 98, 97, 98. Hitler said so. Whoa, Cider. Whoa, laddie. Calm down. Opinion on Carey Price traded to San Jose? I don't really have an opinion, to be honest. All right, we got to go to Colorado. McKinnon's got to go up, as well as Cale Makar. I'm going to do the big guns first, like all the best players in the league, and then we'll go team by team and compare that to where I have these players at. These will be like a base mark, essentially, of where all the other players will be graded on. McKinnon, upgrade his speed a little bit. Shooting, I don't think 5 out of 15 is fine for shooting. We'll upgrade his wrist shot power and accuracy a little bit. Strength can go up. He's a very strong player on his skates. Balance as well. There we go. 97 overall for Nathan McKinnon. Cale Makar, I am going to put at a 96. I think 95, bump him up one overall. He did win the Norris last season. Didn't play great in the first round matchup against Dallas, but that's all good. We'll upgrade his speed a little bit. Body checking can go up. I'm going to have it 7 out of 15. I want him to score a little bit more. He put up 30 goals last season, so we'll upgrade his wrist shot power, maybe even a slap shot a little bit. And his tendency now, I don't know if I want to go 6 out of 15 or 7, chat. When am I doing franchise mode? Probably sometime this week coming. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those days. I wanted to get this roster done before I start franchise mode. I think 6 out of 15 should be fair. Agility, very agile. 90 overall strength. 96 overall. There we go. Cale Makar, highest rated defenseman in the entire game. Matthews, solid 89 based on last season. Chat, essentially my rankings are going to be based on the last 3 seasons. 3 years pretty much is where we're not going to go back any farther than that, but the last 3 years, over the last 3 seasons, who have been the best players in the league? Nikita Kucherov, I'm going to upgrade him to a 97 as well. He deserves it. Back-to-back Art Ross Trophy winner. He had 140 points literally last season. 2 years ago it was 140, and it was 120 last season. Kuch is not really much of a goal scorer. Well, he kind of is. He's been like a solid 40-goal man. More so a playmaker. We'll go 6 out of 15. His speed's fine. Yeah. Shooting, I can upgrade a little bit. Agility, strength. Offensive awareness, I probably should upgrade. Defensive awareness can stay the same. Deking will go up. Upgrade his strength a little bit and agility. Acceleration. There we go. 97 overall for Nikita Kucherov. Also, I don't know what's going on. I think there's some sort of glitch with the Bauer Vapor Fly-like gloves, because every other glove pretty much matches the team colors besides that one. So we'll fix Nikita Kucherov. Will you post this on the main area so we can get it? Yes. Once I'm finished and once I create all of the PHL teams, it will go live. All right. Who else did I want to do? Did I want to do Matthews? Pretty much I'm upgrading a lot of these best players up by 1. Should Matthews be a 95, chat? Or do we keep him at a 94? 33 goals, 78 points. He didn't simulate too insane. He still put up like 50 and 50. I think we're going to leave him at a 94. We will leave him at a 94. Quinn Hughes, we got to bump him up to a 96. Hughes will be 1 overall less than Cale Makar. He obviously isn't as good as Makar, but it's not that big of a gap. So we'll upgrade his speed, his passing, his agility, offensive awareness as well. He's been a great offensive producing defenseman. Deking can go up. Throw the balance up a little bit. Acceleration, strength. What about endurance? Puck control and endurance? Still a 95, eh? What is it going to take for Quinn Hughes to be a 96 overall EA? Durability, no. What about shot blocking? Upgrade his defensive awareness. There we go. 96 overall for Quinn Hughes. He should be 95. L, 95. No, Chad. 96 is fair for Quinn. He's been the second best defenseman in the world for the past 2 years. I think that's fair. Sid the Kid Crosby, Pittsburgh Penguins, 94 overall. I think we put him up to a 96, chat. He put up 90 points last season on a very bad Penguin squad. He can still do it. He's not as good defensively, so we can actually regress his defensive rating. What is it at? 92? We're going to regress that a little bit. Bump up his offensive rating. Stick checking will go way up there. Don't really clue into the categories, chat. It's more so overall, which is what I'm looking for right now. All these categories are probably not going to be extremely accurate. I just got to get his overall where I want it to be. Agility will go up. Wrist shot shooting should be in the 90s. We'll go 5 out of 15, maybe 6. No, we'll leave it at 5. 5 out of 16 for Sid. There we go. 96 overall for one of the GOATs, baby. Johnston should be 89 with elite potential. We can mess with some of the younger guys' potential as well. I'm just doing the best players in the world right now, and then we'll go through every single team. Can I upgrade Caulfield? We'll see. 94 is good. Nah, Sid had 93 points last season, chat? On a shitty team? That's pretty hard to do. Florida Panthers, Sasha Barkov. We're going to bump him up to a 96 as well. Back-to-back Stanley Cup winner. Back-to-back Selkies. One of the best centermen in the entire game. I think him and Crosby should be fine, both being a 96 overall. What's his defensive rating? 96? Upgrade him offensively. Upgrade him defensively as well. He'll have 99s in both categories. We'll regress his offense a little bit. Deacon can go up. Balance as well. Justo Kenobi coming in hot with the $5 silver chat. Beers up for Dryden. RIP. Top 5 goalie, in my opinion. Definitely, yeah. Definitely top 10. Give Matt Nyes, nice medium elite. Leaf fan. Respectfully, I'm not doing that. It ain't gonna happen, lad. It ain't gonna happen. All right, strength can go up for Barkov. He's a big boy. Agility, there we go. 96 overall for Sasha Barkov. I want these guys to put up numbers. Kachuk's fine at a 93. Chat, do we move up Sam Reinhart to a 94 now? I mean, back-to-back seasons. I know Kachuk was better 3 years ago when Reinhart only had 31 goals and 67 points. But the last 2 years, 57 goals. Then he had 39 last season with 82 points. What do we think? Do we bump him up to a 94 and leave Kachuk at a 93? I mean, Kachuk was over point per game. He didn't really play a lot. 88 and 80 the year prior. What do y'all think? 6'7"? No. Leaf fans don't realize Nyes isn't a top-level prospect, bro. He's great, but he isn't on the level of higher potential guys. Nah, both 95. They're not both being a 95. That's not happening. I mean, Reinhart, what was his numbers in the playoffs? He had a lot of goals, did he not? 11 goals, 23 points. I don't know, Chad. I think we're going to bump him up. Just one overall to a 94. Ovi, yeah, we'll do Ovi as well. Like Pasternak a 96. Yeah, Pasta will probably be a 96. I think that's fair rating. Why is his shoot pass bias 10? 5 out of 15. Dear God, no wonder he doesn't simulate great. Offensive awareness, bump that up. Defensive awareness, he was in the running. I think he finished second in Selke voting, so we're going to bump him up a little bit there. Stick checking, and there we go. 94 overall for Mr. Sam Reinhart. I'll donate 100 if you guess the British time. What do you mean British time? I don't correlate, brother. I don't follow. All right, Boston Bruins. David Pasternak, we're going to bump him up to a 96 as well. Back-to-back years. Point producing with virtually no line mates. All right. Pasta, 4 out of 15 is fine. His shooting's okay. I'm not going to upgrade that. Offensive awareness, 99. Defensive awareness will make a little bit better to an 87. Stick checking can go way the hell up there to a 99 overall. Deking, we'll upgrade that as well. Balance can go up. Acceleration a little bit. Strength, yes. The physical category is 96 overall. There it is. David Pasternak at a 96. Fair rating. I know you're not there yet, but Hill should be an 85, not an 84. It's sort of disrespectful. How can you say one overall difference is disrespectful, Stoner? That doesn't really add up, brother. You're literally only bumping him up one overall. That's not disrespectful. All right, am I missing any good players, chat? Did I not do any other top players in the league? Mikko Rantanen, yes, 94 overall for Rico. 94, 95, chat, for Mikko Rantanen. What do we think? I'm thinking 94, but I wouldn't be opposed to bumping him up to a 95. He was pretty good in the postseason. Although it was for very short stretches. Bounce can go up there. 94, 95. I don't know. I think 94 might be fair. 94 overall, fair for Mikko Rantanen. He's not better than Matthews, 94. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll keep Mikko at a 94 overall. 94 for Mikko Rantanen. Make sure Turtle skating speeds are low 80s. Attributes and Doughty endurance is 93 attribute. What? What is brother saying? You think early access is worth it, or should I wait? It's up to you, brother. If you are... Obviously, you're probably consuming content, so you understand and have seen what the game has looked like. It's your decision to make. If you want to get early access, or if you'd rather wait a week and spend less money, it's totally up to you. Kirill Kaprizov. I think, chat, honestly, he had a hell of a season last year. If he played a full year, probably would have been in Hart Trophy convos. He had 96 the season prior. Did we bump him up to a 95? 95 overall for Kirill. He's been good, man. He was good in the playoffs, too. 5 goals, 9 points in 6 games. 95? I'm thinking 95 for Kaprizov, chat. I'm thinking we bump him up 1 overall. He was tearing up the NHL when he was healthy last season. 5 out of 14, or 5 out of 15. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to put it at 4. I've kind of figured out how the shooting things work, chat. The shoot-pass bias. If you want somebody to score like 30, 40 goals... and you put their overalls right, 5 out of 10 is fair. Like, 5 out of 10 is like McDavid, McKinnon, Once you go any lower, these guys are going to really start shooting the puck and not really passing it a lot. So 5 out of 15 is fair for Kirill. Bump up his passing. 95 overall. We'll give him franchise medium potential, considering he is the franchise. Do we? Yeah, we'll give him franchise potential. He is the franchise star of Minnesota. Bro's going to be biased to McDavid. How can one be biased to the best player in the world? Don't understand. All right, Montreal, that's all fine. I don't think I'm missing any players, chat. Jack Hughes, do we bump him up to a 94? He can't stay healthy, but the man is a good player when he is healthy. 70 points in 62 games. 93 is probably fair. I'm going to leave him at a 93, yeah. We'll leave him at 93. Islanders, no. Breadman at a 92 is not too shabby. 89 points in 80 games. But of course, not really a playoff performer, although 2 years ago had 5 goals and 15 points in 16 games. Ottawa will leave. All right, let's go team by team now, chat. Anybody on the Anaheim Ducks that I should change their overall? Granlund, I'm fine being an 87. Terry, 86. Trouba, 85. McTavish does not have a contract. I'll just leave that. Usually he'll end up signing if you go into franchise mode anyways. Jackson Lacombe is fine. What about Ovi? What is Ovi at? Washington. 90 overall for Alexander Ovechkin. That's fair. Yeah, 44 goals, 73 points. He's going to sim well. What's his shoot pass bias? I think 90 overall is fair for Ovi. He's obviously not great defensively. Doesn't really do much outside of scoring goals. Yeah, he's got 2 out of 15. His shooting's great. Maybe we'll bump up his shooting a little bit. 90 overall is fair. Saibu Leaf fan. Learn puck kid. Hellbuck should be a 94 still with 79 points. All right, we're going to start out at Anaheim. I don't think I want to do anybody on Anaheim. Do I want to change any potentials? Mintakov's 82. That's fair. No, I think Anaheim is fine. The Boston Bruins. Charlie McAvoy. 89 overall. I'm not mad at that. Lindholm 86 is okay. Zadorov, Lohrei, Zaka. What did Middlestat do last season? He had 6 points in 18 games and was a minus 17 with the Bruins. Dear God. Not great at all. Jeremy Swayman, I think is getting a little bit disrespected, chat. I know he had a bad year last season, posting an 8.92 save percentage, but I'm going to bump him up. I think the goalies are not going to simulate well either, so we got to raise the goaltending overall standard. The baseline has got to go up. So we're going to bump him up just to an 86. Like 86 should be a fair rating for Jeremy Swayman. He's still young. He's got medium elite potential, I think. Yeah, medium elite potential. Swayman deserves to be an 87. I'll leave him at an 86. McAvoy should be 90. Yo, Pasta, what's up, dude? All right, so Boston is all good. Anaheim. Do we want to fix Lucas Dostal? 85 overall. Do we bump him up, chat? I mean, he only had a 903, 1 shutout. Now, we'll leave him at an 85. Starter medium. I'll go starter high for Lucas Dostal. It looks like he's actually going to be a long-term starting goaltender in the National Hockey League. Plus, we want these young goalies to have high potentials because come year number 10, there's really no good goaltenders in the NHL anymore. It does get pretty thin, chat. I'm not going to lie. Buffalo, Rasmus Dahlin. How was his season last year? 68 points in 73 games. I don't know. What do y'all think, chat? I think 92 is probably fair. Tage Thompson, though, he had a good year, didn't he? Whoa. I guess that glitch is still in the game. Tage Thompson, 44 goal season, had 47 2 years ago. I think we bump him up to a 90. 90 overall for TNT. I think that's pretty fair. 85 is fair for Dostal. Yep. He's got room to grow as well. We'll put his shooting at 4 out of 15 because the man does like to rip the puck. Upgrade his shooting a little bit. 90 overall for TNT, baby. There it is. Tage Thompson bumped up to a 90 overall. Dostal is not good. Chad, I think this guy has no puck knowledge. I'll be honest. Do we bump up Ryan McLeod? He had like a 50-point season, did he not? Yeah, 53 points, 20 goals on the year. What about an 85 overall for Ryan McLeod, chat? Tage Nathan Thompson? That's why they call him TNT, right? No? Kesselring's fine. Samuelson, Jack Quinn. I'll leave all that. No. Why is Oilers fans saying no? Well, actually, I can answer that question. I think 85 for Ryan McLeod should be fair. He had a pretty good year on Buffalo. I don't know if he'll respond this season, but We can bump him up 1 overall. Upgrade his passing. He's a pretty good passer. Upgrade his passing, and there it is. 85 overall for Mr. Ryan McLeod. Do be a pro. Brother, have you read the stream title or not? You just decide to completely ignore that. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen at an 84 overall. He had an 886 save percentage. 887, dear God. He had a very, very rough season. 24 and 24, 2 shutouts. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave him at an 84, chat. 84 overall is fair. Calgary, Rasmus Anderson. 88 overall, had 31 points. More so a defensive defenseman. What's his defensive ratings? Do we want to move him down to an 87? I think we bump him down 1 overall to an 87. We don't want Calgary simulating well either. I don't think they're going to be a great team this season, so we're going to bump him down to an 87. 87 overall. Body checking can go down, speed a little bit. Just offensive categories, like his shooting can go down. Maybe offensive awareness as well. There we go, 87 overall. Hawks fan, you should create a good Blackhawks roster. Flames fans probably don't like that, though. I don't care. Jonathan Huberdeau. Now, the man had 31 points in 81 games last season. 86 overall. Nah, he's going down to at least an 85. Potentially even an 84. I don't think so. This man has been shit ever since he went to the Flames and was not on a loaded roster in Florida. So we're going to lower his shooting a little bit. What do we think, chat? 85 or 84? You guys are saying 84? Yeah, I think that's fair, honestly. Lower his offensive awareness. I mean, the dude had 30 points in 80 games. 82? Nah, we're not putting him that low. 84 is fair. 84 is fine. Igor Sharangovich. Connor Zary, how did he do last season? 17 goals, 32 points. He's fine. I think that's everybody for Calgary. Nazem Kadri. He had 11 goals and 31 points. He was a minus 38? Huh? How did the Flames really did get carried by Dustin Wolf, eh? Holy hell. This is not Nazem Kadri. What am I saying? That is not Kadri. Nope. Chat, there's a glitch. You got to let the game load a little bit. There it is. 35 goals and 67 points. That was not Nazem Kadri. He was a minus 17, though. I mean, damn. 28 goals, 87 points with Colorado back in 2022. What do we think? I think 87 overall is fine. 87 is fine. Goaltending-wise, Dustin Wolf at an 87 overall. I'm not mad at it. The man had a 909 save percentage on a bad Calgary squad. I think that's fair, chat. I think that is fair. 29, 16, and 8. 3 shutouts. I'll leave him at an 88. He's got elite medium. We're going to give him elite high potential. Make sure he actually grows into a high overall goaltender. Because if you don't, chat, these goalies will like cap off at like a 91, 92 maybe. You got to give him elite high, baby. There it is. Elite high for Dustin Wolf. No one wants to see it in the Y2 chat. Sens fan, got a question. How many times are we going to hear the Green Giant this stream? Have you guys heard it yet? I don't think you have, huh? Hi, Pasta. What is up, dude? How you doing? Bedsy does deserve a 90. Hell no. Carolina, Sebastian Aho, 90 overall. 74 points in 79 games. I think a 90 is fair. Jacob Slavin, I think a 90 also is fair. Nikolai Ehlers at an 88 is not bad. Do we bump up Seth Jarvis? 24 goals, 63 points, almost point per game. At 7 points in 8 playoff games. Whoa, this is not Seth Jarvis. Oh, EA and your slow menu system. Dear God. 67 points in 73 games. The man had 32 goals. Do we bump him up? We're not going to bump him up. I will change his tendency to shoot a little bit more, though. I mean, he's been back-to-back 30-goal scorer. What is his tendency to shoot? It is sitting at 6 out of 5. We'll bump it down to a 5 out of 15. Why am I saying 5 out of 5? Bouchard, 86 overall on a good day. Ha-ha's in the chat. Who said Bedsy, 90? Yeah, I don't really understand that either. Keandre Miller, 86 is fine. Stan Coven, 85. Hall. Jarrett Stahl is fine. Jarrett Stahl, Jordan Stahl, buddy. What am I even saying? Frederick Anderson, 899 save percentage. Only played 22 games. In the postseason, he had a 907. What do we think? Do we move Freddie down to an 86? Especially considering the fact he's getting older, I'm going to bump him down. 1 overall to an 86. Just 1. We're not going to completely tank him. But 85 overall, I think is fair. They redded the start in the NHL immediately. Don't know what that means at all. All right, Carolina, I think is fine. Moving on to the Blackhawks. Connor Bedard at an 88 overall, I'm okay with. Ryan Donato can be an 84, Vlasic 84, Burakovsky. What about Frank Nazar, chat? Do we bump him up? 15 goals, 35 points, maybe to an 83? I think we give him top 6 high potential, though. We definitely move his potential a little bit. Stoner, don't be too hard on Mitch Minor. Otherwise, he's going to say you're being mean to him. Hilarious coming from Leaf fan, I'm not going to lie. Bump up his passing, 83 overall with top 6 high potential. Frank Nazar, there we go. Check back on Nazar's stats. Is the next Be A Pro episode going to be the NHL? Yes, we'll be doing that tomorrow. P. Shoresy will make his NHL debut. The hypocrisy, I know, the hypocrisy is insane? I don't know. Nick Foligno is fine. Jason Dickinson, they're not going to simulate well either. Goaltending-wise, Spencer Knight, elite medium potential. I think we bump him up to an elite high. I don't know if he's going to get like that in real life, but we need to have some good goaltenders. Elite medium should be fine, chat, right? Yeah, we'll leave elite medium. Why did I back out? No, I did not. I did not mean to back out. All right, where were we at? Chicago? We're going to move now to the Colorado Avalanche. All right. Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar. Do we bump up Martin H's, chat? He had 28 points in 30 games with Colorado, 55 and 49 with Carolina. I think a 90 overall is fair. I'm not going to bump him up. Do we move Devon Taves to a 90, though, chat? Do we think Devon Taves is as good as Jacob Slavin? Have you seen Nick Foligno's brother? Yes. Yeah? Taves is good. We think he's as good as Jacob Slavin. Slavin's a 90. So do we bump Taves up to a 90 as well? Very underrated. Hell no. Yeah, Taves is an underrated defender. Put Brent Burns down to a 78? I don't think 78. I think 89 is probably good for Devon Taves. Brock Nelson, 86 is okay. Gerard Nichushkin, I had it like an 87 last year. He came back this season. He's a good goal scorer. 43 games, 21 goals, 34 points. I think we change his tendency. Give him top 6 high potential, change his tendency a little bit. I think that's probably fine. Do we 86? I'm going to move him up to an 86. We'll give him 4 out of 15. Yeah, 4 out of 15. Upgrade his shooting a tad. There we go. 86 overall for Val. Hookers and blow. Nichushkin. Taves is 88 with medium elite potential. Nah, 89 is good. Gabe Landeskog, I don't really know what I want to do with him. He came back, only played 2 games. He had 4 points. I mean, he was good in the postseason. 4 points in 5 games after not playing hockey for like 3 years. I'm going to leave him at an 85. Brent Burns, he didn't even have that bad of a season. 29 points in 82 games as a 40-year-old. We're going to lower his defensive numbers. Leave Landy, yeah. We can update him later, chat, if it does come to that. Right now, I'll leave him where he's at. All right, Brent Burns, we're going to lower your defensive rating, buddy. Lower your defensive rating while upgrading your offensive rating. 81 overall. Brent Burns at 40 years of age. Victor Olofsson, I'm going to leave. And now for Mackenzie Blackwood. Do we bump him up to an 87? I think with the way he played last season, 87 is fair. 22, 12, and 3, 3 shutouts. He had a 909 on the San Jose Sharks, who are one of the worst teams in the NHL. We're bumping him up. 87. 87 FS. What does FS mean, Cider? Fuck's sake? Not a Colorado fan, eh? Bump him up. Oh my god, he didn't need much to be bumped up to an 87, chat. There we go. 87 overall, Mackenzie Blackwood. Bang. Bouchard's turnovers are embarrassing. The fact that you have Elmo as your name on YouTube is kind of embarrassing as well. All right, Taves, Nichushkin. Colorado has been completed. Zach Orensky. I think 92 overall is fair. Rasmus Dahlin is also a 92. Obviously, he had a hell of a season. 82 points in 81 games. Didn't make the playoffs. I don't think we touch him, chat. Pause. Kirill Marchenko, 89 is okay. Severson is okay. Sean Monahan. Didn't Monahan had a pretty good year? I can't even tell. It's going a little bit too slow, huh? Marchenko, 89. Chat, Kirill Marchenko had a good season last year. He had a very good year. He had 31 goals and 74 points in 79 games. Plus 29 on a team that missed the playoffs. Menus are a joke. I do agree with that. Menus are a joke. They're too slow for being on PlayStation 5. Wow, what a bounce back season for Sean Monahan. I'm going to leave him where he's at. Ken Johnson is fine. Fantilli. Didn't Fantilli hit a little bit of a wall? No, he had 31 goals and 54 points. We're going to bump up Fantilli to an 86. We're going to bump him up. Marchenko was unit last season. Yeah, he was. 86 overall with elite high potential for Adam Fantilli. We're going to... Yes, 5 out of 10 for Fantilli. Upgrade his shooting. There we go. 92 overall, wrist shot, power, and accuracy. We can move it up a little bit more. 94, there it is. Fantilli should be able to bury at least 30 per season now. Marchenko, too inconsistent to have a high rating. I mean, he really exploded last year, chat. He really did. Provorov is okay. Charlie Coyle, Boone Jenner, or Bruce Jenner. And then Elvis Merzlikins, 82 overall, is just fine. I'm not going to complain about that. Moving on. The Dallas Stars. We already did Mikko Rantanen at a 94 overall. I'm going to bump up Miro Heiskanen to a 92, chat. Miro Heiskanen is a great two-way defenseman. We're just going to move him up 1 overall. Tied with the likes of Dahlin and Zach Werenski. I'll leave a shoot pass bias the way it is. 91 overall. I think that's fair. We're going to lower his offensive rating a little bit. Maybe to an 80. How low do I gotta... All right, 91 overall. There it is. 94 defensive awareness and 86 offensive awareness. Still a good defenseman. Doesn't put up the numbers that a lot of the other offensive defensemen do, but he's a good two-way guy, plays a lot of minutes, and he's good defensively. Duchesne actually had a good season last year. I think 89 is fair, though. Robo didn't have a great year, I think, until January. 35 goals, 80 points. Yeah, 89 is good for him, too. Thomas Harley had a big season, 88 overall. Esa Lindell's fine. Rope Hintz, yeah. Sagan. Didn't Sagan have a decent year? Didn't play a lot, though, huh? 21 points in 20 games. I'll leave him at an 86 overall. Can you downgrade Hall to a 76 for the fun of it? We'll see. Why Johnston? I am going to give medium elite potential, chat. I don't know why EA insists on giving him top 6 potential. He's proven to be a good young player that's done a lot so far in the postseason. 5 out of 15 as well for his shooting. We're going to leave his overall, though. He did have a pretty rough playoff run. Bad defensively. Actually, I'm not going to mess with his awareness. 22 years old. Put up, I mean, he's been consistent. 32, 33, 71 points. And then the playoffs, minus 16 is tough. Not going to lie. I'm not going to upgrade Nazem Kadri. I already passed that. We're not upgrading Kadri. He's fine where he's at. Jamie Benn, I kind of want to move down to an 84. 49 points, 16 goals. Had 3 points in the postseason. So we're going to bump down Jamie Benn to an 84. Kachuk down to an 80. What? In what world, on what planet is Matthew Kachuk an 80 overall? Please explain that to me. There it is. 84 overall for Jamie Benn. What overall is Draisaitl at? 97, I think. 97 overall. Maverick Bork is fine. Do we give Maverick Bork top 6 high? Do we think he can be a top 6 high player? 25 points in 73 games. I mean, that's pretty similar to Frank Nazar. Although Nazar didn't really play with good competition. What do we think? Bork is good. I know Bork is good. Do we bump him up to top 6 high? 81 overall. I'm going to leave his overall where it's at, but I think I'm going to do top 6 high. How is Dry 97? How is Dry not a 97, buddy? What do you mean? Top 6 high. Bang. I will change his shooting a little bit. EA, a 9 out of 15. These guys are not going to shoot the puck. 6 out of 15. There we go. So much glaze for Dry. You just told me to upgrade Linus Ullmark, devs. Hypocrisy is insane. And then Jake Ottinger, what is he, a 90 overall? I think 90 is fair. We give him elite high potential, though. He's been a good goaltender for years. I'm going to need him to age well because 10 years time, the goalies really do tend to drop off. So elite high potential, 90 overall is fair. Do we bump him up actually, chat? Considering I'm probably going to bump up goaltenders. Do we move him up to a 91? 909 save percentage and a 905 the year prior. He hasn't really gotten back to that 919. 905 in the postseason. Yes? You guys are saying yes. All right, we'll move him up to a 91. Otter should be a 91. Yeah, we'll bump him up. Just one overall slot. I do want to have good goaltenders in the league later on into franchise mode, chat. They do get diluted pretty quickly. Bennett at a 75? You guys are just crazy, man. Haters. Straight up haters. The reigning Conn Smythe Trophy winner at an 80 or a 75 overall. Okay. The Detroit Dead Wings. Lucas Raymond, I think I'm going to leave at an 89. The man did have 80 points in 82 games. Dylan Larkin, on the other hand, do we want to bump him down to an 88 overall? 70 points in 82, or do we leave him? 89, I don't know, chat. What do we think? He had 33 the year prior, 32. He's been a consistent 30-goal scorer. Drives more trophies than Allmark, dumbass. Larkin is good at an 89. Do we keep him at an 89? I'm going to change his shooting tendency just to make sure he does score at least like 30 a year. Bennett is a bum. Yeah, Devs has NPK. No puck knowledge. 5 out of 15. 5 out of 15 for Dylan Larkin. Raymond 90. I don't know if I want to put Lucas Raymond at a 90 just yet, chat. We'll leave him at an 89. Alex DeBrincat is fair at an 88. He had like 39 goals last season, 70 points. We'll change his shooting, though. His tendencies, if the game will ever load. We're on the PlayStation 5 console, and still that slow. 4 out of 15 is fair. You are going to get players not to pass? No, I'm not. Trust me, I did this last year as well. Players are going to pass. Don't worry. I'm only doing it for goal scores. 5 out of 15 is like a McDavid level player. A guy who can put up like 40 goals and like 60, 70 assists. I've tested it out, chat. Patrick Kane, now last season, 59 points in 72 games. 86 overall, I think, is fair. I don't think we move him. Mo Sider at an 88, I'm okay with. Simone Evanson, 83. Marco Casper, 83. Where's Justin Hall at? Justin Hall, 80 overall. The man cracked an 80 overall. Reinhardt last year was 11 out of 15. Dude, 11 out of 15 is like Nicholas Backstrom type. Like 11, 12 goals, 50, 60 assists. That's way too low. We're going to lower Justin Hall to a 78 overall. 11 out of 15 are defensemen. Not forwards like Sam Reinhart, who can put it in the back of the net. 78 overall for Justin Hall. Justin Hall, Blackhawks legend. Blackhawks legend is crazy, I'm not going to lie. Let's go. Fuck that guy. Sider's got a personal vendetta, huh? All right, that's fair. I think all that is good for the Red Wings. Goaltending-wise, Cam Talbot, 85 overall. John Gibson, 84. EA didn't put him at an 85. He had a 911 on Anaheim. Do we bump him up to an 85, chat? I think we bump him up to an 85. Anaheim was not really good. His real weakness has been the fact that he gets injured a lot. No, yes, 86, not an 86. Got to bump Gibson, lower Talbs. Didn't Cam Talbot have a solid season? Did he not? Oh, wow. At one point, chat, did he not have like a 916? All right, let's flip-flop them. We'll put Cam Talbot at an 84 and John Gibson at an 85. Damn, he really fell off, huh? I remember he had like a 916 at one point. I gotta fix my NHL 24 rosters. Brother, you're 2 years behind. You're 2 years behind. We'll bump up Gibson to an 85. There we go. 85 overall for the newly acquired John Gibson. After he got hurt in December and he fell off a bit. All right, the Red Wings have been completed. Moving on, the Edmonton Oilers. McDavid will be a 99. Draisaitl, 97. I will bump up Bouchard to a 90 overall. We have seen what he has done in the postseason the past 3 years. We're not going to touch his defensive stuff, obviously. But offensively, I'll go 7 out of 15. Bump up his slap shot power and accuracy and his offensive awareness. Bump it up. There we go. 90 overall. He's got pretty low defensive numbers already, so I think that's fair. Boosh 91. We'll leave him at a 90 for now. Could bump him up, but he didn't have that great of a regular season, chat. I mean, 67 points is not too shabby, but only 14 goals. He was better in the regular season last year, but take a look at these playoff numbers. Starting off, 22-23, 17 points in 12 games. It was a -4, but we ended up losing to Vegas. Went to the Cup Finals, 32 points in the most assists by a defenseman in a playoff run ever. And then the man was point per game last year with 7 goals, a game winner, and a lot of big-time goals for Evan Bouchard. So 90 overall is reasonable. I'll leave him there. Leave him at a 90. Matthias Ekholm, I'll leave it at an 87. Hyman, how did Hyman perform last year? 27 goals, 44 points. Definitely took a little bit of a step back. 87 is fine. What is his shooting tendency at? Slap shot plus McDavid and Draisaitl is what I see. Saibu Sens fan. Ovi has more goals than the entire Sens roster. Bouchard's forehead is definitely a 91. That's crazy. Disrespecting my man, Evan Bouchard. We'll go 4 to 15 for Hymes. Jack Hyman, baby. I feel like Robert Thomas is the greatest NHL player of all time. Jake Wallman got a big bump up to an 86. Nuge, what did he do last season? Can we... EA! What are we doing here? 20 goals, 49 points. Yeah, 86 is fair. Darnell, chat, I think honestly, we bumped Darnell down to an 84. I think we bump him down to an 84. I don't like the fact that he's an 85 overall. 84 is fair. We don't need to completely deplete him, but we'll lower his offense. Lower his passing a little bit. Passing can go down. We'll leave his strength where it's at. Offensive awareness. That can go down. Stick checking can go down as well. Dude does take a lot of penalties. There it is. 84 overall. 84 overall for Darnell Nurse. Nug is fair. Nurse should be slow AF. He's slow. Darnell Nurse is one of our best skaters on the Edmonton Oilers, chat. He's a good skater. Mangiapane, Pod Colson, Henrique, Trent Frederick, Kulak. Yeah, that's okay. Ty Emerson. I'll leave Matt's... Oh, yes, we do got to create Isaac Howard, chat. He's not in the game yet. 78 overall. Medium elite potential for Matt Savoy. Do we think we bump him up a little bit? He actually played well in his 4 games. I know he only had 1 point, but he was pretty noticeable in those games. Do we think 78? Maybe a 79? Howard high top 6. Put him at an 80. I'll bump him up to a 79. I don't think 80. Nah, he hasn't deserved an 80 yet, but he was good in Bakersfield. Bump him up to a 79 overall. Give him some passing. Ooh, lower his passing. Put it at like 6? 7. 7 out of 15. Matt Savoy, 79 overall. Cider, why'd you get mad? I just made a comment because you were acting stupid. What is new? 6'7"? Why are you guys saying 6'7"? Haven't made anybody a 67 overall. All right. Goaltending-wise, I think Stu is fine at an 84. He did get a regression. He had an 8.95 last season. What do you have in the playoffs? An 8.89, but 3 shutouts. The highest of highs, but the lowest of lows. He had a 7-7 record as well. Pickard is fine at a 79. Moving on, the Florida Panthers, Sam Reinhart. We bumped him up to a 94 overall. We'll keep Kachuk at a 93. How did Marshy play? He played great in the playoffs. 21 goals, 47 points, 2 in 10 games. I mean, look at that, man. Damn near point per game. A trade deadline acquisition. Unbelievable. I'll leave him at an 89. Gustav Forsling. Do we bump up Gustav Forsling to a 90, chat? I think he's probably fine at an 89. Aaron Ekblad. Ooh, Seth Jones. Yes, I want to bump Seth Jones up to an 88 after the playoff run he had. He was quite literally Florida's best defenseman the entire playoff run. He was so noticeable out there, it was crazy. 88 overall for Seth Jones. Beautiful. Mikkola up to an 86. What is he at right now? Nico Mikkola. I'll bump him up to an 85. Not an 86. We'll go 85. People were dissing Jones, but people don't remember Blue Jacket Jones. Yeah, I mean, It's hard to be a good defenseman on the Chicago Blackhawks, chat. It really is. There we go. 85 overall from Nico Mikkola. That fucking giant of a thing. 85 is crazy. 83. Nah, he was good. He was very good for Florida in the playoffs. Jeff Petrie, that's okay. Ryan Rodriguez, Kulikov. I think all of those overalls are fine. Verhaeghe. How did Verhaeghe play? 20 goals, 53 points. Ooh, he was a minus 14 on Florida? Damn. Big playoff performer, though. I don't know. I feel like maybe bumping up Tkachuk could be good. I just don't know if they're going to simulate that well, chat. Sergei Bobrovsky. Do we bump him up? Yeah, we definitely bump him up. He was great in the playoffs. 91 overall, I think, maybe. 91 overall. 92? Chat, what overall should Sergei Bobrovsky be? Why has he got 0 to 2 consistency? I think 91 might be good. 93? No, that's way too high. Would you rather win a cup with your rival team or never win one at all? Like, if I'm a player in the league, yeah, sure. Win a Stanley Cup. I don't really care where I play. Like, is Poise 99? Poise is a 92. We bump that up. 92? You guys are saying 92? I mean, that would be one. I mean, yeah, he kind of does perform a little bit better than Jake Ottinger in the playoffs. 92 overall. We're going to bump him up. There it is. Sergei Bobrovsky. That'll make sure that the Florida Panthers simulate well. We're going to give him a 92. All right. Moving on now to the Los Angeles Kings. Kopitar, I will leave at an 88 overall. I'm speaking a little bit too quickly. Adrian Kempe, he had a good year, didn't he? 35 goals, 73 points. I think we give him elite medium potential. I heard some rumors he's going to be asking for a lot of money when his contract is up. Give him elite medium potential. And yeah, see, he will never, chat. If you let him go into franchise mode like as is, he's never going to score 30, 40 goals. Oh, he'll get 30 maybe, but he'll never be like a 40 goal scorer. So we get a 6 out of 15. 6 out of 15. Upgrade his offensive awareness. 89 is fair. Give him elite medium. Elite medium for Adrian Kempe. Kopitar should not have franchise potential. It doesn't really matter. He's pretty much going to decline, so you don't want him to rapidly fall off a cliff in one season. I'll leave them both at franchise. You guys got to realize that helps them stay at their current overall with them being 35 and 38 years old. So it helps them not regress at a rapid rate. Quinton Byfield, 23 goals, 54 points. Pretty similar to last season. I'll leave him at an 86. Warren Fogle, that's all fine. Darcy Kemper's an 87. I'll leave him where he is at. I don't think people realize potential helps / hurts regression. Yeah, it helps with your development and regression. That's why those guys are franchise players. Matt Boldy. Elite medium, 24-year-old, 89 overall. He had 73 points in 82 games. I'll leave him at an 89. Jonas Brodin. Does that not seem a little bit high, chat? Brodin at an 88? I know he's a shutdown D-man. Do we think Brock Faber should be an 8? What? Okay. EA did him dirty, man. Why is he wearing glasses? I think that's the first time I've seen anybody wear glasses for an NHL Photoshop. Do we bump Faber up to an 88, chat? Ooh, he actually had a slight regression offensively. I'm going to leave him. Leave him where he's at. Zook 87's okay. Rossi, Eriksson X, Spurgeon. Yeah. Gustafsson, I'm going to give him elite medium potential. He's 27 years old. But I do want him. Actually, that's not the guy I wanted to give it to. Was it? Jesper Wallstedt's got elite medium. Gustafsson, he had a 913, 89 overall. We'll give him elite medium as well. 88 to Gus. Do we bump up Gus, chat? Or bump him down? He had a solid season, though. I think 89 overall is fair. Elite medium. Yeah, I'm going to keep him at an 88. Are you going to play after, or is this just the stream? What do you mean play? Brother, we're playing the game right now. Tanev should be higher rated than Riley. Okay, Minnesota is good. Moving on, Le Morial, Nick Suzuki. Now, he had a good season. 89 points in 82 games. Do we want to bump him up to a 91? Or is that too soon, chat? Too soon to bump him up 1 overall? Lane Hudson got a big jump to an 88 overall. I'm okay with that. Noah Dobson. I think we move him down to an 87. He didn't play well offensively last season. He doesn't have great defensive metrics either. 87 overall for the newly acquired Noah Dobson. Lower some of his offensive ratings. There it is. And then offensive awareness can go down maybe 1, 2. There we go. Caulfield should be a 90. I don't think Caulfield is better than Suzuki. Low franchise? Low franchise is meaningless in this game, chat. I don't really want to put that on any of these players. That's one of the worst things to have, especially for somebody that's like in his mid-20s. We could, though, bump up Caulfield to an 89. 37 goals. Yeah, 89 overall for Cole Caulfield. Is there such thing as a 100 overall? No. Low franchise is developmental hell. Yeah, you can't really grow with low franchise. We'll give him 5 out of 15 shooting. Bump up his wrist shot power. There we go. 89 overall for the cock. If Hudson was an 88, he would have made the orientation camp. I think he's fair at an 88. I think he's fair at an 88 overall. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep him at an 88, but I'm going to lower his offensive awareness and upgrade, or lower his defensive awareness and upgrade his offensive awareness. So we'll lower that a little bit. 95 and 82. Probably should upgrade his passing. Nah, 91 overall is good. I'm okay with that. Lane should be an 89. No, I don't think he's as good as Caulfield. And Nick Suzuki clearly is the best player on that team. Caden Gooley, I'm not mad at. Mike Matheson, 86. Is Mike Matheson overrated, chat? Does he need to go down to an 85? 31 points. I know he's a defensive defenseman. What do we think? Do we bump him down to an 85? 84? I'm not going to go that low. Leave him. They changed my name to the Delusional Leaf Fan in the 2BC Discord. You're raising hell in that Discord, eh? He's fine. 85. Uri Slavkovsky. He had, what, 18 goals and 33 points. Do we lower his potential yet, chat? I mean, he's 3 years in the NHL. I don't know if he's gotten really that much better. Damn, he had 10 points in his rookie season. That's tough. Lower Line A. Line A was good for... Line A had 20 goals in 52 games. Minus 14. Postseason, only played 2 games. Wasn't great. Slav is medium elite. Do we go low elite for Uri Slavkovsky? Line A, what is his shooting tendency? 4? I'm going to go 3. 3 out of 15 for Line A. He does like to rip the puck. Some rosters, when you download a roster, the created players don't show up. Are you sure? You got to make sure you have it as an active roster, brother. Ivan Demidov is the interesting one. I think we leave him at an 85 overall. I think we do, chat. He's got medium elite potential. He's honestly an unknown right now. We don't really know how he's going to perform this season, but we will give him a little bit more shooting tendency. 6 out of 15. Line A can get healthy. He'll be elite. He's an elite level goal scorer for sure. No photo for Demidov is crazy. I don't think he has a photo. High elite? Yeah, he's got high elite. I'm going to leave him like that. He's got a lot of potential. 85 overall is fair. Joe Valeno, no thank you. Goaltending-wise, Samuel Montebo had a 901 on Les Montreal. 4 shutouts. How did he play in the postseason? He played okay. I think 85 is probably good for Monty. What do you guys think? 83? Do we bump him down to an 84? Demidov. 86 Monty? Hell no, not an 86 overall. 85, 85, 83. I'm going to leave him at an 85. Moving on. The Nashville Predators. Roman Josi, you got to go down, brother. I think we bump him down to maybe a 91. I don't know. Nah, I don't want to put him down at a 90. He's definitely going to go down, though. What? See, why is Roman Josi shoot pass by is 3 out of 15? What? 7 out of 15. Lower his offensive awareness a little bit and defensive numbers. What do we think? 89? I'm going to leave him at a 90. Roman Josi is still elite. He had a rough season last year with Nashville. Mediocre, I think, the year before. Josi is not good. Devs, you are losing me every single time you speak. The more you speak, you are losing me with your hockey opinions. 9 goals, 38 points. Yeah, not great offensively. He had 85 last year. 23, 24. And then, of course, won the Norris back. When did he win the Norris Trophy, chat? Was it 23? When did he win the Norris Trophy? I can't even tell. What year did he win the Norris? 22? I thought Cale Makar got the Norris in 2022. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe he did win the Norris. He won it in 20? 65 points in 69 games? I can't even remember. Adam Fox was 21. I think Makar was 22. 23 was Carlson. 24 Hughes. 25 Makar. So yeah, it had to have been 2020. Damn, it's that long ago? Holy shit. I didn't realize that at all. It has been a hot minute, huh? But Price on San Jose? Why? He's not going to play. Damn, he had 48 goals last season. I'm fine with Philip Forsberg being an 89 overall. Brady Shea, 87. Marchessault. Oh, man. Steven Stamkos. 53 points in a full 82 with a minus 36 after having 40 and 40. Damn. Damn. I think we lower UC Saros a little bit. Actually, 88 overall. Do we bump him down to an 87? Do we bump UC Saros down to an 87, chat? No, yeah. 87. I think we bump him down. 1 overall to an 87. Too high for Stammer? Nah, he's still a 50-point scorer. Damn near 30 goals. What is this? Skates. You could change the skates for goaltenders now? What? Goalie skates modern? Goalie skates old? What? I didn't even know they added this in, chat. I mean, shout out to goaltenders. They got a new feature. I did not know that at all. I noticed that too. That's my first time cluing in on that. 87 overall. There we go. Beautiful. Most useless feature. Devs is straight up a hater, eh? New Jersey. Hughes, I'm fine being a 93. Jesper Bratt had a very, very good season. If this game will load, please. It's so slow, man. It's so incredibly slow. 88 points and 81. I think we probably bump him down to a 90, though, chat. 91 might be a little bit high. I think we're Bratt 93? Nah, what? He ain't as good as Hughes. No. 90 overall for Jesper Bratt. We'll lower him down to a 90. He's in that same territory as like a Lucas Raymond, Tage Thompson, Nico Hischier 89 I'm okay with. Dougie Hamilton. Do we lower Dougie Hamilton? Not producing offensively. I mean, 40 points in 64 games isn't bad. We can bump him down, though. Who TF is Michelle? Her name is actually Karen, and she works for the government. Why is Dougie Hamilton's 3 out of 15? God damn. All right, let's lower his offensive or defensive rating. Lower that a little bit, and we'll bump up his offensive rating. What about an 87? I think 87 overall is fair. Upgrade Dawson Mercer. What is Mercer at? Nah, I'm going to leave him at an 82. Luke Hughes. Is he a little bit high? Chat, 86 overall. Is that fair for Luke? He did have 44 points, a little bit less than his rookie season, but he played less games. I'll leave him at an 86. He's got medium elite potential. He doesn't have a contract? Dog, New Jersey, what are we doing? Pay that man. Do you not want Quinn to join you in a few seasons? Jacob Markstrom only posted a 900 save percentage. I think we lower him to an 86. Swayman had a pretty similar year on a worse team, and he was an 86, so we're going to lower him to an 86 overall. There it is. Sad? Yeah, Hughes is fair. I'm always so late to the stream. What's up, Nux fan? How you doing, buddy? All right, the Devils, I think, have been completed. Moving on, the New York Islanders. Dear God. Bo Horvat, 87. Polak. Hulak. Adam Pelech. What do we do with Barzell, chat? 86 overall, is that fair? 20 points in 30 games. He had 80 the year prior. Yeah, I'm going to leave him at an 86. Jonathan Drouin did have a good season in Colorado with 37 points in 43 games. Do we want him to be an 85? He's probably not going to do that in real life, but just giving him some respect because of the season he had last year. 85 overall for Drouin? Yes or not? Barzell 88? Hell no. Barzell 88? What are you talking about? Make him an 85. Drouin 86. I'll make him an 85. We don't want to overrate him a little bit too much, but he did have a good season last year alongside Nate McKinnon. Upgrade his passing. There it is. 85 overall. Beautiful. Oh, man. I need a drink, but I need a pee also, so I can't even take a drink right now. I don't think I'm going to move anybody else. Tony DeAngelo. This dude, man, say what you want about him as a person, but he can produce. 19 points in 35 games. I mean, he had 11 and 31 with Carolina. 82 overall is fair. What's his offensive rating? Offensive awareness. Where is offensive awareness? 90 overall. I'll leave him at that. And then Ilya Sorokin at a 91, chat. Do we lower him to a 90? He had a 907 last season. 30 games, 908 the season prior. Do we lower him? We made Jake Ottinger a 91 for reference. So, nah, I'm going to keep him at a 91. Yeah, we'll keep him at a 91. Moving on, the New York Rangers. Artemi Panarin at a 92 overall. Honestly, I'm okay with. He still produces a lot of points. 89 points, 37 goals. That's okay. Adam Fox got a massive regression down to a 90 overall. 61 points in 74 games. He was good offensively. Defensively, though, is where it really happened. And Four Nations, he looked pretty bad. Do we put him up to a 91? Fox 92? I don't know if I want to put him at a 92, chat. I do want to bump him up, though. I feel like 90's a little bit too low. We're going to make him a little bit of a better passer. Give him some good passing. We'll go like 9 out of 15. And then offensive awareness. 91 overall for Adam Fox. Fox is playing with Lindgren. I know he was playing with Lindgren. I'm well aware. I think 91 overall is fair for the season that he had last year. JT Miller. Let's take a look. 13 goals, 35 points in 32 games of the Rangers. Yeah, 89. I'm okay with 89. Do we lower Vinny Trocheck? 26 goals, 59 points. He's an 88 overall. Top 6 medium. I don't know. Braden Schneider, 86. I'm going to give this man a top 4 high. I think he's actually going to develop into a great defenseman. I'm not going to touch his overall, but we're going to bump him up to top 4 high potential. 87 or 86. Vinny Trocheck, 87. Yeah, I think we lower him just 1 overall. Man, the menu system is so slow still. So weird how they haven't addressed that yet. You think they would, right? All right, 88 overall. Still not going down? Okay. Why is his defensive awareness so good? Check. 91 overall defensive awareness? Are we sure about that? Let me lower that and upgrade his offensive awareness. Yeah, there we go. 89, 88 is a little bit more fair. Ew, Swifties in the chat. Vinny Roach is good defensively. Why are you calling him Vinny Roach? Miki Zibanejad, I think he had a rough season, huh? Yeah, we'll leave him at an 86. Alex Lafreniere. Do we lower his potential? I think we keep his overall at an 85. Literally regressed last season. I've had enough of Laffy. He's 23 years old. We're lowering it to top 6 high. I'm not giving him a medium elite potential anymore. Top 6 high. Top 6 high for Laffy. 7 out of 15 shooting tendencies. There it is. There it is. Alex Lafreniere has been lowered. Gavrikov I'll keep. I think that's all fine and dandy. And now for Igor Shesterkin, we are bumping this man up. I know he had a rough season last year, so I'm only going to put him up to a 93. But this man is very good and has carried the New York Rangers in the postseason the last 3 years. 93 overall. We're not going to make him any higher. 1 overall higher than Bob. I'm fair with. 93 for Igor. Yes, sir. Franchise medium. Oh, yes. Why is he elite medium? He should have that franchise tag. Also, what skates does he use? Let's go old goalie skates. Bang. There we go. Retro Igor Shesterkin. Franchise medium potential. Beautiful. Without Chesty, the Rangers don't even make the playoffs. I mean, they're probably a lottery team, yeah. Chat, did we bump up Jay Quick? Jonathan Quick actually played well last season. It says he had an 8.93 in 24 games, 11-7-2 record, 3 shutouts. Do we make him an 83? Or an 82? 83, Quick is okay. I'm going to make him an 82. I'll bump him up 1 overall. Just 1 to an 82 overall. He's still going to be the backup. All right, I think the Rangers have been completed. Moving on, the Ottawa Senators, Tim Stützle. 90 overall. They gave that man 90. 79 points, 24 goals. I think we lower him to an 89, chat. He's got elite high potential, so he is going to grow. I think Tage Thompson was better than him last season. We're going to bump him down to an 89. Goal scoring, shooting. I'll lower his shooting a little bit. He's fine at a 90. Devs, I'm not taking your opinion on any Ottawa Senator players. Not happening. 89 overall for Timmy Stu. 89 is fine. What is Brady at? Brady also is at an 89. Let's see. Brady had a 30-goal season and 55 points. Now, he does bring something different to the table than Tim Stützle. He's got elite medium potential. Brady got to be a 90. I think I'm going to leave them both at an 89. Jake Sanderson's an 89 as well with 57 points in 80 games. How do you do in the playoffs? 3 points in 6 games. I think I might lower Jake Sanderson to an 88, chat. Is he fine at an 89? I don't know. I think we might lower him to an 88. I think Tim Stützle and Brady Tkachuk are both better currently than Jake Sanderson. 89 is fine. Yeah, he's fine. I'm going to leave him where he is, I guess. Claude Giroux, how did he perform? 50 points in 81 games. 86 overall is fair. Drake Batherson, 26 goals, 68 points, 86 overall. I think I'm going to make him top 6 high. Give him top 6 high potential. Change his player type as well. I think he was a 2-way forward in 25. Is he still that? Yeah, we're going to make him a playmaker. Playmaker. Give him top 6 high potential. Make Batherson an 87. I'm low-key. I debated on giving Batherson. He's up to an 89. See? EA literally had this man deadlocked with his wrong playstyle. Now we got to lower his overall. We got to lower him now. Lower defensive awareness, lower stick checking, physical categories I can lower a little bit. Wrist shot power, lower that. There we go. 87 overall for Drake Batherson. Oh, I didn't give him top 6 high. My bad. I forgot to do that. Completely and utterly. I gotta open my window. Holy hell. There's balls in here. Open that window. Get some air in here, chat. Top 6 high for Drake Batherson. Beautiful. 6 out of 15 shooting. I'm okay with that. True pass buys to 11. Dude, do you want him to never score? I don't think so. Dylan Cousins is fine at an 85. I'm okay with that. Zetterlund, yeah. Jensen. Linus Ullmark currently is sitting at an 87 overall. I don't think I'm going to touch him. Pause. That's a big pause moment. Holy hell. 909 save percentage. Had 4 shutouts. He wasn't exactly elite. And in the playoffs, 880 save percentage. We're leaving him at an 87, chat. I think 87 is more than fair. You're going to do a wash party for NHL opening night? Yes. Oilers play the Flames. We'll do a watch party. Moving on, Travis Konechny, 88 overall. I think that's fair. He had 76 points, 24 goals. Matvei Mishkov also. Do we give Mishkov franchise potential, Chad, or no? I don't know. 63 points in 80 games, 26 goals. He's got elite high. I think elite high is fair. Franchise, yeah. What do we think? Franchise medium? Yeah, you know what? Elite low? Hell no. Elite low, he will never grow. Shooting's 5 out of 15. That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to give him franchise medium. Franchise medium for Matvei. Just to make sure he does grow into the superstar that we know he's going to be. Mishkov 90. That's too high. 90 is a little bit too high. Pasta, you redhead? No. But I do have a ginger beard. Travis Sanheim. I think I might put Sanheim at an 87. Yeah, Travis Sanheim's going to go down to an 87. If you don't give Hudson franchise, don't give Mishkov Fuck out of here. Oh my god. Lower his speed. Offensively, I can hinder him a little bit. Just down to an 87. Beautiful. Stadium? What stadium? What? Devs, what do you like about the Sens? Sean Couturier. Do we lower him down to an 84? 15 goals, 45 points. I think an 85 is fair. Owen Tippett, Cam York. Cam York guy! What do you think Cam York should be? I think 84 is pretty okay for him. 4 goals, 17 points. Yeah, 84 is just fine. I'm not upgrading him. We'll leave Trevor Zegras where he's at. Jimmy Drysdale's fine. Goaltending-wise, Dan Vladar and Samuel Urson. Safe to say, the goaltending in Philly is not good at all. Not at all. Devs, you fucked the name of our arena. Wow, Devs giving Sens fans bad name. That's crazy. Oh, man. Make Tippett have super speed? What is his speed already? Skating's a 94. His skating's fine. Moving on to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Crosby's fine at a 96. Gino, 88 overall for Gino. Do we lower Evgeny down to an 87? I think Gino's got to go down to an 87, chat. Konechny deserves a 90. I'm going to leave him at an 89. Gino's got to go down. We're going to lower Gino a little bit. Lower his defensive awareness. There we go. 87 overall. 87 overall for Gino Malkin. Chris Letang, I think I'm going to move down to an 85. Yeah, definitely move down to an 85. Damn, these menu systems, I feel like, are just getting slower and slower and slower. Lower his defensive awareness a little bit. Down to an 80. Yeah, 85 overall. That's fair for Chris Letang. Leaf fan versus Devs is one. Leaf fan versus Devs. One is a whoa, cider. Calm down. Ross Samantha, yeah, I don't think I'm changing any of that. And then Tristan Jarry is an 82, with Arthur Shelovs being an 82 as well. Do we give Shelovs, like, starter high potential? Do we think this man can be a starting goaltender in the NHL? He's not elite, but we can give him starter high. I'm going to give him starter high. Respect to Cider. He carried the Canucks to the Calder. The Abbotsford Canucks. All right, moving on to San Jose. Macklin, Celebrini, 88 overall. Chat, what do we think? 63 points in 70 games, minus 31. I think he's fair. 88 overall is fair. What's his shooting tendency, though? When's my next video? Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a Pro episode 1, and then later on in the day, we'll do episode 2. And then Monday, I got a simulation vid going up. 5 out of 10. That's okay. I think we give Macklin franchise, chat. Franchise high for Max Celebrini. There we go. Why do I sound so tired? I'm not tired. I've just been talking for over an hour now. Should I ask my crush out? Yeah. Go for it. I'll leave Eklund at an 86. Orlov, 85. Will Smith, they both got medium elite potential. Jeff Skinner, 82 is fair, I guess. Vinny Desharnais got signed. And they paid John Klingberg $4 million. Awful. Absolutely awful. And then Yaroslav Askarov. Do we give him franchise potential? or elite high? What do we think? Klingberg 99? Put Price on the Sharks? Why? He's not going to play. What do we think? Nah, hell nah. Elite high then? Elite high for Yaroslav Askarov. Make all the Sharks D prospects high elite. We haven't even done any prospects so far. We're almost done of the NHL though. I think once we wrap up the NHL, I'm going to have to go take a piss, chat. But I will gut it out, I think. Vince Dunn, 87 overall. I think 87 is probably fair. Good two-way defenseman. Brendan Montour, I kind of want to lower down to an 86. Yeah, we'll bump him down a little bit. Sharks legend, Carey Price. Is he a legend? Is he really a legend? Passing, I'll leave it where it is. We'll lower his defensive awareness. 86 overall. McKenna being the highest rated on Seattle is crazy. A little bit. Macklin should be franchise medium. He's okay at franchise high. Jared McCann, didn't he have a good season? 22 goals, 61 points in 82 games. Do we bump him up to an 87, chat? I don't know. I'm going to leave him. I'm going to leave him where he's at right now. And then Joey Decord at an 85 overall is just fine. Seattle is stuck in purgatory. Robert Thomas, 89 overall. Had a solid season, over a point per game. I'll leave him at an 89. Colton Parayko, I don't think deserves to be an 88 overall. Do we put him at an 87 or an 86 is the question. I'm more so leaning 86. He's a good physical defenseman, but he's not that great defensively. Not great offensively either. Lower his offensive awareness. I'll make him an 86. 86 overall. Fun fact, the fact that Ottawa and Montreal have passed Detroit in their rebuilds is tough cider, not gonna lie. Wow. Leaf fan right now is straight up going at Apple Sizzy. Buchnevich I'll leave. Dylan Holloway is fine at an 86 overall. Do we give Dylan Holloway elite medium? Do we think that's fair? He's got top 6 medium right now. I think elite medium. Elite medium. Give him like 7-15. Yeah, 7 out of 15 shooting tendency. I think that's fair. Oh, the one that got away. The one that got away. Fuck. That one stings, chat. That one stings. I'm not going to lie. Broberg is fine. Yeah. Jordan Binnington, 86 overall. Didn't have a great individual season. Played great at Four Nations. What do we think, chat? 901. Do we bump him down to an 85? Actually, no. He's similar to... he's similar to Jeremy Swayman. We'll leave him there. He had a similar season. All right, Nikita Kucherov, 97 overall. Braden Point, do we put him up to a 93? Hit 82 and 78, but he's been a consistent... Yeah, we're going to bump him up to a 93. I think Point should be a 93 overall. He's had good playoff runs as well. Proven playoff performer. The most underrated player currently in the National Hockey League. Make him score a little bit more, 6 out of 15. 93 overall. Do we give him elite high? Elite high for Braden Point. Point at a 92 is low. I mean, technically, he did have, to his standards, a down season. Hedman is fine at a 92. Hagel, 90. Do we bump up Brandon Hagel? This guy had 90 points last season, chat. Do we bump him up to a 91? I think we gotta. I think we have to. He had a hell of a season. Hagel, 92. I'm going to bump him up to a 91. I don't want to overshoot it. I think 91 is fair. He had an incredible year. 91 overall. A little bit of a better passing rating. Tampa Bay is going to simulate insane. They're going to simulate absolutely insane. All right, Jake Gensel. Should he be a 90? Yeah, he should be a 90. He scored 40 on the season, chat. Jake Gensel's in that range. One of the most consistent goal scorers in the NHL. Fun fact, chat. Back when he played on Pittsburgh in his rookie season in the playoffs, I hated this man. I don't know what about him that I hated, but I did not like him at all. Let's go 5 out of 15 for Jake. Jake and Bake, baby. Upgraded shooting and a 90 overall. All right, Leaf fan, you're not coming into my chat and bringing in your propaganda of Osama, or not Osama, but Barack Obama. Get the fuck out of here. No way. I ain't going to allow it. I am not allowing it. I think Cirelli, honestly, should be an 87 as well. 59 points in 80 games. Similar to Drake Batherson. Plays a lot of penalty kill minutes. We're going to bump him up. No politics. Not that it's no politics, but Leaf fan has been just... I don't know what his deal with Barack Obama is, but whatever. You ain't doing it here, brother. You ain't going to do it here. There we go. 87 overall for Anthony Cirelli. When is EA going to make custom rosters cross-platform? Okay, I completely read that wrong, but I understand what you mean. I don't know. They should definitely do that, though. And then Andrei Vasilevsky, 93 overall. Do we bump him up, chat, to a 94? I think we do. 94 overall for Vasi. He had a solid regular season. Why is his consistency 0 out of 2? Your attendance is so low, your team could hold practices during games. Damn. Vasi is ass. How is that? Yeah, you better retract that goddamn message. Ain't no way. All right, I think we got all of Tampa Bay done. Moving on to the Toronto Maple Leafs. William Nylander, chat. Do we bump him up to a 93? Or is he fine at an 82? He had 45 goals, 84 points, 98 the season prior. Last 3 years, he's been a consistent 40-goal man. Why did EA Sports not update Chicago's home jersey? It's remaining the same, buddy. 93, lower Willie? I'm not lowering him. I think 92 is fair. Yeah, I'm not going to touch Willie. Pause. You should sim a season after this. We could potentially do that if you guys want to. A quick little season sim and see how my roster simulates. That actually is a good idea. That's a really good idea. I'm going to upgrade his shooting a little bit. He still stays at a 92. All right. We'll upgrade his wrist shot, accuracy, and power. Although he doesn't have the greatest shot, he knows how to bury the puck in the back of the net. Tavares, 85? Nah. John Tavares played well last season, chat. And he's no longer overpaid. The man had 38 goals and 74 points. I think 88 overall is fair. But Morgan Riley, on the other hand, I think we bump him down, chat. Not really that great offensively. It was never really that great defensively. What do we think? 86, 85? I don't know. I don't know whether I'm kind of conflicted right now. We're going to lower his offensive rating and defensive rating too. Offense can go down. Defense can go down. 85, 86 for Riley. Everybody's saying 86, so we'll bump up his offensive rating and give him a little bit better stick checking. 86 overall. Fair? All right, 86 for Morgan. Top 5 defenseman Riley. The old Sen jerseys were better, but the current ones are fire. I don't really like the current ones. The alternate one that they just came out with, I do enjoy quite a bit. Chris Tanev, I think we bump up maybe to an 86 as well. He was great defensively for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't think he's going to reciprocate that for a second consecutive season, but we can upgrade him though. The alternate is nice. Yeah, I think the alternate is nice. Okay, let's lower his offensive rating. Do we think 86, chat? 86 or 87? Stick checking, bump that up a little bit. I don't know if I want to put him at an 87. Sim the season, they go to free agency to where people go. Yeah, once we're done with the roster, we can go to season mode and simulate a year. I like the design of the stripes. What do we need to do for you to buy a Sharks price jersey? I don't know. 87? Yeah, we'll leave him at an 87. We'll show some respect to Chris Tanev after a solid season. Matt Nyes can stay at an 87 overall. Give him top 6 high potential. I'm not going to go medium elite, but we'll give him top 6 high. Weren't the Oilers supposed to get an alt this year? I have no idea. I don't think we did, though. Top 6 high and 6 out of 15 or 5 out of 15? I'll leave it at 6 out of 15 for now. Of course, I'm going to simulate a season and see how this roster does do. A test. A little bit of a test. Get past the 50K subs. I mean, if Carey Price... Can you even buy a Carey Price San Jose Sharks jersey? Is that even possible? Goaltending-wise, I think Stolarz deserves to be a little bit higher than Joseph Woll. Bump him up to at least an 86. He played substantially better than Woll did last season, and he was very consistent. 86 for Stoli, maybe 87? Do we bump him up to an 87? 87 overall? You can customize it. Make his overall 6-7. Not happening. Are we okay with an 87? I'm okay with an 87. He had a 921 last season, chat. I don't think he's going to play like that this year, but we got to show him respect. We can always lower his overall midway through the NHL season. 90 is too high. 87 is fair. And I think that all remains the same. Why is William Nylander medium elite? I think Willie needs to be elite high. Shoot pass bias is fine. Elite high. There we go. 6-7. How many energy drink? Okay, why am I even reading that? What? I don't even like the Leafs. I'd say 87. Yeah, I think 87 is fair. I'm okay with that rating. Moving on, the Utah Mammoth, baby. Clayton Clutch Keller. Actually, chat, this is a perfect opportunity. I got to take a piss. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it any longer. I'm not gonna lie, I was holding that in for a solid hour. Holy shit. I needed that, chat. I desperately needed that. Ooh, Utah logo tough. I like their logo. I like the name. I like the logo. It's all fine. That's why we clash. Keller's a 92, Cooler's an... No. All right. Clayton Keller had 90 points on the season. Do we bump him up to a 91, chat? Do we think 91 is good for Clayton Keller? He's got medium elite potential, 27 years old. What do we think? Yeah, 91? I think 91 should be fair. Matt Sundin had more career points than your king, Henrik Zetterberg, so suck it. Also, that logo does look good. That is clean, man. Way better than what they had last season. We'll go 6 out of 15 and upgrade his passing a little bit. 99 overall passing. There we go. Captain of Utah. Everyone on the Canucks should be a 99. Logan Cooley. He had 65 points last season. He's got elite medium potential. Do we bump him up to elite high? I think Cooley should be maybe elite high, chat. What do we think? 88 overall. I'm okay with that. Sergachev, might bump him down to an 87 maybe. I don't know. He was kind of good. I'm going to bump him down to an 87, yeah. Found out why they don't have the Thrashers jersey and the custom logo. Why? Why do they not have that? All right, 7 out of 10. We're going to lower him to an 87. There we go. Is Keller underrated? Keller is very good. So, yeah, you could say he's underrated. Nobody really talks about the guy. Don't think... JJ Peckturka, did we bump him up to an 87? Did he have a good enough season? 68 points in 77 games, 27 goals. What do we think? JJ up to an 87? Or nah? 86 is fine. I think he deserves at least medium elite potential. Maybe top 6 high. Maybe. 99 for JJ? What? Huh? Do we give him top 6 high or elite medium? He's still pretty young. I'm going to give him medium elite. Yeah, we'll settle with medium elite. No, I'm going to go top 6 high, chat. Top 6 high for John Jason Pekturka. And we'll make sure the man can score some goals and not just pass the puck too much. Medium elite doesn't touch anything else. Don't touch anything else. I'm going to leave it at top 6 high. Goaltending-wise, who's their goalie? Vejmelka, I think it is. 85 overall. That is a good rating. Moving on. The Vancouver Canucks. Quinn Hughes is a 96. I think we bumped down Elias Pettersson to an 86, chat. 45 points, 15 goals. I mean, he's been bad for 2 seasons now. I think we lower him a little bit. Why does it say... Okay, that's not him. Is that Elias Pettersson? What? Why did it say he was down in the minors? He didn't play 38 games in the American Hockey League. What? What is EA smoking right now, dude? It's a glitch. Yeah, I'm going to bump him down to an 86. New game, new glitch, I guess. Is what it is. It is what it is. Lower his shooting. Lower his shooting a little bit. And a little bit of offensive awareness. There it is. 86 overall for Elias Pettersson. Who really did burst it onto the scene as a rookie. He was good early, man. Connor Garland at an 86 is okay. Philip Hronek, I'm lowering you. Ain't no way the EA developers are going to overrate you any longer. Look at that. Look at Philip Hronek. They gave the man 88 overall offensive awareness. Get the fuck out of here, EA Sports. What are y'all smoking right now? 88 overall offensive awareness for that man. Yeah, right. Kane at an 84 is okay. Tyler Myers, yeah. Don't think I'm going to make any changes there. Thatcher Demko, 88. Do we lower Demko down to an 87, chat? He had a 918 the season prior. I don't know. What do we think? 87? For Demko? Leave it? I'm going to bump him down. Bump him down 1 overall. Lower his durability as well. We're going to lower him down to an 87 overall. There we go. Demko 89? Hell no. Fact that... Okay. I don't know what Leaf fan is talking about right now, but I got to lock in on this roster. Vegas Golden Knights. Now, the question is, do we move Jack Eichel to a 95? I don't think so. I think 94 is fair. I'm pretty sure Mikko Rantanen's a 94. But we don't have too many 95 overalls. We really don't. Cale Makar is a 96. Hughes is a 96. What do we think? Jack Eichel 94 fair? We definitely got to bump up Marner. I don't know why he's a 92. Marner's got to be at least a 93. Arguably 94 after the regular season he had. If you got Matthews at a 94, I mean, come on now. Upgrade his passing. What do you think, 93 or 94? Marner 92? Yeah, why is he so low? He had a career high last season. Bump him up to a 93. 94, do we think? 93 for Mitch the Bitch, 94. I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to... I'm going to leave him at a 93 overall. I'll leave him at a 93, yeah. What's his potential? Elite medium? Yeah, I'll leave it. I thought about it. Mikko Rantanen. Do we move Mikko up to a 95 then? Who is a 95? Crosby's a 96. Or is Crosby a 96? I'm trying to think right now. Pittsburgh. Crosby is a 96. Barkov is a 96 too, isn't he? Yeah, we got to move up like Mikko Rantanen to a 95, I think. I think Rantanen and Matthews need to go up to a 95. We don't have really any 95 overall players. There's not that big of a gap between, like, Crosby, Barkov, and Mikko Rantanen. Upgrade his passing, upgrade his shooting, and we'll make Matthews a 95 too. Playoff Marner, 76 overall. Toronto. The Toronto Maple Leafs, 95 overall. And then do we move Mitch up to a 94 now? I think we do. Have him tied alongside Jack Eichel. I think that's fair. 4 out of 15. His shooting's fine. Defensive awareness, lower that a little bit. Upgrade his offensive awareness. Upgrade his stick checking. There we go. 95 overall. Hopefully he's not completely overpowered. Last year, I definitely made him a little bit too high. Eichel 94? Yeah. Eichel and Marner can both be a 94 overall. Jack had like a career season. Didn't play extremely well in the playoffs. He was decent. But I'll leave Marner and Eichel both at a 94. Speed will upgrade Marner's speed a little bit. Puck control can go up. Shooting's fine. Agility can go up a tad. Strength, there we go. 94 overall for Mitch the Bitch Marner. Make my king Jack Hughes 99. Betting my life savings on pass to making Hellebuck a 36. Oh, he's getting a decrease. That's for sure. Hannafin. Ooh. Okay. Did EA really have Evan Bouchard and Noah Hannafin the same overall? The fuck out of here. We got to lower him a little bit. 88 is fair. I don't think any higher than an 88 overall. How is Noah Hannafin at 89? That's what I'm saying, dude. That is what I'm saying. 89 overall for Noah Hannafin. Holy hell. Same rating as Evan Bouchard. Get out of here. 88 overall. There it is. I'll leave him at an 88. Eichel is debatably better than Rantanen, not in the playoffs, and Rantanen has had more consecutive elite seasons than Jack Eichel. Shea Theodore can be an 88, Barbashev 86, Dorofeyev. Do we bump up Dorofeyev to an 87, chat? He didn't play well in the playoffs, but 35 goals in the regular season. 87? While you put ads in the streams, ads have always been in the streams, brother. What do you mean? 87 overall, do we think, for Pavel Dorofeyev? He's got top 9 medium potential. We got to upgrade his potential, too. He's still pretty young. I know Stoner is going to cream his pants whenever he sees this. We're going to go top 6 high, and 5 out of 15 is fair. Upgrade his shooting a little bit. There we go, 87 overall. Top 6 medium? Nah, top 6 high. 24 years old, 87 overall. Tomas Hertl's okay. William Karlsson, yeah. White Cloud. What is Aiden Hill? Aiden Hill at an 84? Yeah, I'm not bumping him up. I'm going to leave him where he's at. Washington, we got Ovi at a 90 overall. Scored 44 goals, had a great season. Do we bump up Dylan Strome to a 90, chat? Or do we leave him at an 89? He was point per game, 29 goals, 82 points. What do we think? How was Hannafin a better overall? Booch was an 88. Was Booch an 88? I thought he was an 89. You're right. Noah Hannafin was a higher overall than Evan Bouchard. That's fucked up. Keep him at an 89. So he got elite medium. He's got top 6 medium. To keep him at top 6 high or to put him at medium elite potential? That is the question right now, chat. Why is my game lagging? We'll go 8 out of 15. 7 out of 15. He scored 28 goals. What do you think? Change to elite? Medium elite? He's point per game 1 year. Doesn't deserve 90. Okay, we're not going to make him a 90, but we'll give him medium elite potential. Fair? I think fair. I'm not going to bump him up, but I'll give him a little bit more potential. Now, Alexei Protas, on the other hand, why does he have top 9 potential, EA? What are y'all doing? 66 points and 30 goals. With not a single one being on the power play. This man is a unit. He's on a great contract. He's getting bumped up. Cooch should be a 98. I don't think he's better than Nathan McKinnon, so I'm going to leave him at a 97. Or even Leon Draisaitl. It's a debate, but we'll upgrade his shooting. Upgrade his shooting. Upgrade his shooting a little bit more. And offensive awareness. Offensive awareness goes up. 88 overall for Alexei Protas, chat, or do we lower him to an 87? I think 88 might be fair. Give him top 6 high as well. Top 6 high potential. Fair? I'm not going to give him medium elite. I'll give him top 6 high. 88 very valid. I think that's valid as well. Beautiful. Bang. Ho 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 is in the chat.
Green Giant.
Jacob Chikrin. Do we keep him? Chicky at an 87? Damn, Chicky had 20 goals on the back end? Holy shit. That man was shooting. Yeah, I'll leave Jacob Chikrin at an 87. Connor McMichael, I'm going to give top 6 high potential. A little bit better than top 6 medium. I don't think I'm going to mess with his overall, though. I think his overall is fine. Can I say a hot take right quick? Go for it, brother. May I ask how to download the roster when it's ready? You got to be on PlayStation 5. And it will be the PHL roster. Type in Pasta Hockey League roster. It's not going to be ready for probably a solid month, maybe even 2. We are only doing the overalls tonight. I still got to create 32 Pasta Hockey League teams. So that's going to take me a minute. Green Giant, lower Dougie Hamilton. Yes, I did lower Dougie Hamilton. Surprisingly, PLD actually had a solid season, so I'll leave him at an 86. Tom Wilson, top 6 medium, power forward. He scored 33 goals. 87 for Wilson, Chad, or nah? 86 might be fair, although the man did score 33 goals. 86 or 87? What do we think? 86 or 87. Make the teams on stream? Yeah, I will do that for sure. We did that last season as well. 86 for sure. Yeah, I'm going to leave him. I'll leave him where he's at. I think that's pretty fair. Martin Ferrivari, top 4. I'm going to give him top 4 high. I have to tell you why they don't have the Thrashers logo. True North, owner of Winnipeg Jets, did buy the rights. Oh, okay. So they don't have the rights to use it. Interesting. Top 4 high for Martin Ferrivari. 6'7", 6'7". Oh my God, no, please. Why? I want to be free from that meme. Jesus. I'm going to bump up Logan Thompson to an 87 overall. Just like Anthony Stolarz had a career season. I think we bump him up. Bump him up. 2 out of 2. 87 for Logan Thompson. Here's the hot take. Alexei Protas will be the new face of the Caps once Ovi retires. Interesting take. How old is he? He's only 24, so he's still one of the younger players. Honestly, chat, if you looked at the Capitals a few seasons ago, their future was looking slim. But they made great changes. Their front office made trades. They picked up guys like Alexei Protas. They drafted well. They got Ryan Leonard also, who's going to be a very good player. Where's Ryan Leonard at? Elite medium, 79 overall. 2-way forward. I'm going to make him a power forward. Not a 2-way. 2-ways don't simulate that well. They don't simulate that well at all. Make him a power forward. Power forward, number 9. Who do you think is better? A guy with more cups and more awards and only 50 less wins in 300 less games, or the guy who has less in every aspect? That's a pretty easy one, Sider. That is a pretty easy one. Do you like the fact when you pick your favorite team, 2 players from your team show up in the menu background? Really? So could I put myself on the Edmonton Oilers or Shoresy or somebody and do that? Hey, Pasta, what's up, boys? How y'all doing? Goaltending-wise, Thompson is fine. Ovi is fine. And then we move on, finally, to the Winnipeg Jets. Kyle Connor, same overall as William Nylander. What do we think? 41 goals, 97 points. Definitely a little bit of an aberration, although he did have 47 a few seasons ago. I think 92 is fair. Yeah, 92 overall. Mark Scheifele at a 91. He had a big season. I'll leave him there. Josh Morrissey, 90. Sure. Yeah, I'll leave him at a 90 overall. Neil Pionk, 87. Velarde, Lowry. Jonathan Toews. Roster. Where's Toews at? Toews back in the game. Is his face scan still here? Is his face scan still in the game? Please, EA. Tell me it's still there. Yeah, there it is. Jonathan Toews. Back in the National Hockey League. I can actually do... Oh, my God. What kind of a goat beard is that, dude? No. We're not giving Toews that beard. Give him... honestly, I think we're going to give him this beard. I think that's a little bit more fair. That's kind of what Jonathan Toews rocked back in his Chicago days. There we go. Jonathan Toews on the Winnipeg Jets. 81 overall. I mean, it's so hard to predict what he's going to be. He's got elite high potential. We're going to go elite medium. Shooting percentage, I'll go 7 out of 15. Raises face-offs. Face-offs 84. Up his face-offs. He's probably still going to be one of the best face-off takers in the NHL. I'm actually kind of excited to see him play, chat. It's been a few seasons since we saw him play. Holy shit, man. That's just crazy to see. Hellebum 82. All right, now for Connor Hellebuyck, 94 overall. Great regular season goaltender. 925, 8 shutouts, 47 wins. Had a 920 the last 3 seasons, but look at his playoff numbers. The man, back-to-back playoff runs. 8.6 save percentage, 8.64, and an 8.86. He's got to get lowered. He has to get lowered. I don't care. Those are brutal goaltending statistics. Yeah, 0 out of 2 consistency. That's fair. I'm going to bump him down to a 93 overall. 93 overall. There it is. Connor Hellebuyck will not be the highest rated goalie in the game. 93 overall. Jets are definitely taking a chance, but I hope it turns out well for Toews. It'd be nice to see him come back and play good. I just don't think it's really going to happen. All right, so we did every single NHL team. Damn near 2 hours in. We took our time, and we completed every single one. All right, let me make sure that saves. Let's go to the OHL. Or no, the dub. Landon DuPont. Where are they at here? Landon DuPont. What team does he play for again? Silvertips? Yes, sir. He's got franchise medium. I'm going to bump this guy up to like an 80 overall. I think he's going to, maybe 82 for Landon DuPont. I think he's going to be a great defenseman when he comes in, chat. We'll upgrade his passing. He plays for Everett. I got it. Upgrade his passing. He's going to be a good skater. 90 overall. Upgrade his agility. I want this guy to come in and put up like 50 points in the NHL. Because I think he can do that. Speaking, we'll throw that up there. Offensive awareness goes up. Stick checking goes up. We'll put him at like an 82 maybe. 81, 82. Balance. Upgrade his balance. Acceleration can go up. 81 overall. Franchise medium potential. I think that is fair for Landon DuPont. 50. He should have 110 points at his peak. Well, I'm talking about coming in, right? Like, these guys are not going to grow much. He'll grow a little bit. He'll probably get to like an 83, 84 maybe. But that's perfect. Gavin McKenna we have yet to create, as well as Shoresy, Pekka, and Luke Yonkman. Who is this guy? Lucas Miklowski. Also, Wenatchee Wild. We get a brand new junior team? What? New WHL team, chat? Hey, shout out to them. Carter Bear mentioned make Gavin McKenna 99. Not happening. All right, so we got to create Gavin McKenna. First order of business, I'm going to put him on the Medicine Hat Tigers, and we're going to create him. You see that Dallas has the real goal song in the game now? No, I did not. Where they go Dallas Stars, do they chant it? Do they actually chant it, though? You should also make Howard. Yes, I will make Isaac Howard. All right, so Gavin McKenna has long hair. I think it's like dirty blonde, I think. Maybe, yeah. That's his hair color. I'm going to try to have to match a face for him. So we'll go bang that hairstyle. And this is going to be tough, chat. Who do we think looks like Gavin McKenna? That's not terrible. Not horrible. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. I'm just going through the heads right now, trying to find one that actually looks like Gavin McKenna. Not really that one, huh? Chat, what do we think about 63? Gavin McKenna, 63. I live in Medicine Hat. He's kind of got a small face. His face isn't that big. I kind of like that one, honestly. I don't know. It's really going to be tough matching faces. I'll leave it at that, though. We'll get his eyebrows to a little bit more brown. There we go. I'll give him a playoff beard. We'll give him that one. We'll go, like, dirty blonde. beard. Keep it at a 0, but it can eventually grow to like... There we go. Beautiful. His face is Pekuno? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means, Cider. I do not know what that means. All right. Let's give him accurate equipment. I think he runs CCM gear, right? What skates does Gavin McKenna use, chat? Does he use CCM or Bauer? I honestly don't know. It's small in Spanish. He looks like Jesus. What do we think? Does anybody know? Does he use the Bauer flylights? I don't know if he does or not, to be honest. We'll give him a Bauer stick. I have no beef with Obama. I like the dude. He's cool. Leaf fan, again, you just got banned. And you're getting banned again. Rips in the chat for Leaf fan. CCM? He has CCM skates? Alright, we can give him CCM skates. Screw it. I'll give him them. Give him a mouth guard as well. Feel like he'll be chomping at the bit with his mouth guard. 1 minute, I'll look up equipment. It's okay if we don't get it accurately. It's okay. Neck guard. Do we want to give Gavin McKenna a neck guard, chat? Yes or no? What do we think? I'm gonna give him a neck guard. Fuck it. We gotta go to details now. Let me make sure I spell his name right. Gavin. Is it MC, chat, or MAC? I think it's MC. McKenna. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how I did it. He's a center / left wing. I think he does play a lot of wing. Number is 72, I'm pretty sure. 72. How tall is he? I'm thinking he's going to be like 6 feet when he makes the NHL. So we'll give him 6 feet. Lower his weight a little bit. He's kind of a skinny kid. What is his birthday? Does anybody know his birthday? Why create McKenna? Is he not in the roster? No, he's not in the roster. Anybody know Gavin McKenna's B-Day? Put it in the chat, please. 2008? I mean, I guess the day doesn't really matter as long as I get the year right. So we'll leave it at 2008. 08, baby. All right, attributes. He's going to get franchise medium. And let's upgrade him a little bit here. Speed. He's got some speed to his game. Body checking could stay there. Endurance has to go up. He's a good passer. December 20th, 2007. Ooh, he's got a weird birthday, huh? We'll go 5 out of 15. All right, before I go ahead with that, let me correct his B-Day. December 20th, 2007. Thank you, Leo. Appreciate you, brother. All right, December 20th. So he's going to be 18 years old in December, I think. If my math does serve me right. Passing can be a 90. Wrist shot power. Bump up his wrist shot shooting a little bit. Give him good agility. Strength doesn't need to be up there right now. All right, face-offs. I don't really know what I want to do for face-offs. Usually young guys aren't good on the draws anyways, so we'll put it at like a 74. Deking. Yeah, his deking got to go way up there. I'm thinking 90. That man is creative and he's good. Give him some poise. Hand-eye. Shot blocking can stay the same. Offensive awareness got to go way the hell up. I want him to come in at like an 85. I think 85 wouldn't be bad for Gavin McKenna right off the hop. What do y'all think, chat? 85 overall for McKenna. Bump up his offensive awareness. Give him a little bit more defense. Up his stick checking. 83? Nah, Bedard came in at like what, an 84, 85? I think McKenna deserves to be around that too. Agility, wrist shot accuracy, bump that up. Puck control. 85 overall, chat. I think 82 would be better. I think he's a little bit better than that. I'll go 84. 84 overall for Gavin McKenna. 84 is fair. And then for the attributes. Puck skills. We're going to go puck on a string. Do they still have puck on a string? Oh, puck on a string is not a thing anymore. Pressure. What is pressure? Pressure building shots. What does that even mean? Quick release. I'll give him a quick release. Send it. I'll give him some passing, yeah. Puck skills, send it, and then he can get tape to tape. as his other one. Where's tape to tape at? Do they not have tape to tape in the game anymore? There it is. Tape to tape. Beautiful. According to Gear Geek source, he wears Bauer Hyperlight 2 skates, Hyperlight 2 sticks, CCM Tax helmet, and gloves CCM brand. Make him franchise high. I think he's okay at franchise medium. 84 overall. We'll give him a celly as well, chat. We'll give him a good celebration. I think there's some good ones down here. Swipe it. Swipe and pump. Bang. There we go. We have created Gavin McKenna. He's a bit skinnier than that, too. Yeah, I should actually... Yeah, 182 is a little bit too much. Fun fact, chat. Your player actually grows in weight until you hit 20 years old. So he'll probably be like 182, even though I'm going to lower him to like in the 160 range. He's probably going to grow to like 182 by the time he's like 21, 22 years old. There we go. Lower Gavin McKenna. What were the skates? Bauer Hyperlight skates? Yeah, we got to give him Bauer skates. Bauer Hyperlight skates. There we go. Beautiful. And I think that's the sock tuck that he rocks. Does he do no tuck? We'll do no tuck. Fuck it. There it is. Gavin McKenna has been created. Bang.
Ho, ho, ho.
Beautiful.
Green Giant.
All right, we got to assign him to the Messin Hat Tigers. Not Flylight, though under Vapor brand. I think that's the only Flylight in the game, is it not? WHL Medicine Hat Tigers. Next up is creating the one, the only P. Shoresy. We get Shoresy, Pekka, and Luke Yonkman. All three of them. Luckily, I know what Shoresy uses, so this should be quick. 62. You guys also can slow it down if you want to. Don't really care about it right now. Eyebrow color brown. I'm going to speed run this. Hey! Welcome, Mathis Morthy. Thank you for being a member of the channel. What is good, dude? He's going to be the next Nail Yakupov. Shut up, Melatonin. Are you still on the hardcore drugs, buddy? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Beard color. He does have a ginger beard. There we go. Shoresy. Max playoff beard. Can be that length. There we go. Money. Yes. Did Justo pass away? No, he's just working. All right. Equipment. I can speed run this. The old Bauer helmet. 45 hundo. Visor tint to white. Beautiful. There we go. Gloves. He's sponsored by True, so he's going to wear True gloves. Skates are True. Stick is True. W Mathis in the chat, boys. We are locked in. I'm just trying to get this done and over with. All right, that's all good there. Mouth guard. I'll give Shoresy a mouth guard. Greetings from Brazil. Hey, brother, welcome. Brazil is crazy, I'm not going to lie. What is the weather like in Brazil right now? Neck guard. Do we give Shoresy a neck guard, chat? Nah, Shoresy don't care about safety. Fuck all that. All right, P. Shoresy, baby. P. Shoresy. Beautiful. He's going to be a power forward. Yeah, he'll be a power forward. Plays the left wing and the right wing. Number 6'9". Worldwide viewers, let's go. 6'7". Chat, do we give him the number 6'7"? 6'9". 6'1" is fine. Lower his weight a little bit. Don't want him to be too beefy. Often. Now, 2007. Give him my birthday. January 27th. He shoots right. From Canada. That's all good there. I'm not going to mess with his skating style at all. We're going to give him franchise high potential, obviously. And he's going to come into the National Hockey League as an elite level player right off the bat. Give Shoresy 96. He's going to be an elite player. I'm just going to put it like that. Put him in the World Juniors. He'll probably be the year number 1 first overall pick. Maybe him and Gavin McKenna can compete. Or do we put him... Actually, no. You know what? He'll be year 2. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll leave him on year 2. Make him a little bit younger. And then Pekka Pasta and Luke Yonkman can be like year number 3. Make Shoresy a 99. No. He's not going to be a 99. He'll be a good overall, though. He will be a very good overall. But not a 99. McKenna isn't in the NHL anymore. Nope. That's why I had to create him. EA Sports lost the licensing rights to have him in the game. I'm a New Year's baby. You were born on New Year's Day? That's crazy. Durability can stay the same. Deking. He's not really the highest deker, so we'll leave it at a 79. Aggressiveness. 99, baby. 99 aggressiveness. Hand-eye's got to be up there. He's got pretty decent hand-eye. Shot blocking. He doesn't block a lot of shots, to be honest. Bump up his offensive awareness. Defensively, bump him up a little bit, too. How about we make some people in the chat in 26? We'll see. Potentially. You guys got to have a good name, though, right? Shoresy is going to walk in the National Hockey League at 87. What about an 88? I think 88 might be good. 88 overall. Let's lower some of the acceleration. 89 overall. Shoresy will walk into the NHL. Immediately be an elite level player. We got to give him some X factors. He's getting truculence. 100%. Gold truculence. The best one you can get. Shooting, he has to have one as well. What shooting passing? What? There's not a single shooting one there. Duty backhand, 1T pressure, quick release. We'll give him quick release, and we will give that man wheels. There it is. Bang. Beautiful.
Ho, ho,
beautiful.
ho.
Fighting skill should be higher. Right. I completely forgot about that. Make me a 15-year-old with franchise potential. I'm going to lower his discipline, too. So he should take a lot of penalties. Should rack up the penalty minutes. 36 discipline rating. And there's P. Shoresy for NHL 26, chat. Got to give him the Yager salute as his celebration. Bang. There we go. He should be 18 years old, I think. Actually, we should have made him a little bit younger, right? What is he, 18 right now? I'm going to make him 16. So I got to lower his age by 2. Actually, no, increase it by 2. So instead of 2007, he'll be born in 09. And we'll put him on the Sudbury Wolves in the OHL. Are we going to see bend over on Be a Pro? Hopefully not. Hopefully it does not come to that. Make Rick? Yeah, I can make Rick. Don't worry. OHL Sudbury. Where are they at? The Sudbury Dingle Dogs. Beautiful. Pekka Pasta is up next. Le Pekka Pasta. All right, I need to take a drink, chat. Hold up. All right, now for Le Pekka Pasta. He also has the same head at 62. Can I say a player suggestion or not? You can go for it, brother. You guys can say whatever you want pretty much in this chat, as long as it's not completely controversial. Ricky Lid Post. Ricky Lid Post is crazy. Pekka Pasta will have his signature blonde hair. Yes, sir. And then for the beard, we are going to give him... I'll give him this beard. Ginger beard. Keep it at stubble. And then potentially to that. Hear me out. Hear me out as a player. Philip McCrack. That doesn't roll off the tongue very good, buddy. I feel like I'd be fucking that up a little bit too much. Pekka Pasta. It's just a question. Where did you get "Don't be silly, wrap your willy" from? I mean, that's been a saying since the beginning of time. That is not something new, chat. That's been around for a long, long time. I just was looking for an outro, and I never really knew how to end my videos. And all of a sudden, I don't know what took over me that day. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to say "Don't be silly, wrap your willy." And then I got a few comments about it, and I was like, you know what? That's going to be my intro. That'll be my forever intro. Make a player name Wrap Your Willy? No. We also should create Daniel Saibu, chat. We have yet to do that. Fighter often. He's going to be a 2010 baby, and he's also going to have my birthday at January 27th. I don't know what I want to do for the pads because we don't know where he's going to go. That's the issue. We don't really know where he will end up at. Do we just give him, like, outlandish pads, chat? Completely outlandish? January 27th of 1864? Nah, Cider, that's disrespectful, bro. Well, actually, we're going to put him on a junior team. We actually can't get the colors of a junior team, though. Daniel Fraud? Yeah, that man was a fraud. I don't know what I want to do for the color system here. Give him black and yellow. Screw it. Black and yellow pads. There it is. Give Pekka Pasta hot pink. Do we give him hot pink pads, chat? Do we give him hot pink pads? I think we're going to. Hot pink. We're not going to go hot pink. We'll go this pink. Hold up. I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to cook, chat. This man is going to stand out no matter what team he plays for in NHL 26. Do not worry. Do not fear. Le Pekka Pasta is in fact here. True. We're going to make him... We're going to give him Miami Vice colors. Fuck it. Miami Vice. We'll have very colorful pad sets. Make the true logo yellow. It's going to be light blue. Light blue indeed. Black can go there. For the orange, I think I'll make blue. I'm just kind of spamming together colors right now. Hot pink pads for Pekka Pasta. Pepto pads. Pepto-Bismol. That's what I need, chat, in the mornings whenever I'm on the toilet. Shitting my guts up. Seymour McQueef. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to add that. I don't really like those pads, I'll be honest. What about if the outer layer can be black and this one can be white? White doesn't really fit. I don't like that, chat. I really do not like that. I might just leave the secondary color to be black. Yeah, we'll go pink and black. Keep it pretty simple. Keep it very simple. Add gray. I think that's okay. We don't need to waste too much time on Pekka Pasta. What about for a mask? We got to give him a good mask. Colorful. Let's see. Something that matches the aesthetic. I doubt they're going to have a pink mask in the game, though. I'm not seeing anything in the DEL. No. Still not seeing anything. Interesting. What would fit, chat? What could be a good mask? What about the shark mask? Yeah, we gave him the shark mask before, I think. We'll keep that one on there for now. I don't really like any of these. There's no good hockey mask, man. They gotta add better ones in the game. Make Ken McMuffin, DEL mention, therefore W stream. Ooh. Chad, what do we think about that? I wish the cage would be a little bit of a different color. Maybe black. Black would have looked better, for sure. No, they're French. Don't do them. There it is, chat. Pekka Pasta. Le Pekka Pasta. Franchise high potential. Just like P. Shoresy. I think I'm going to make Pekka a little bit better heading into the NHL. Because goalies tend to not simulate well, and I want him to be dominant from his rookie season. That's what I want. So we're going to upgrade him a little bit. All right. Pepto Pasta indeed. We'll give him great speed and agility, even though he's 6'7". That man is a unit. Got to bump up his poke checking. His endurance can go up as well. Endurance got to be good. Endurance got to be 99. Breakaway's got to be like a 90 at least. Rebound control's got to be good. Recovery's got to be good. These guys are not your average NHL prospects. They are legit superstars walking in. Puck playing frequency, go all the way up. Aggressiveness, pump that up to like an 87. Durability's got to go up there. Make Sidney Sweeney. Chat, do I put Sidney Sweeney into the game? I think 92 is fair. 92 overall for Le Pekka Pasta. walking into the National Hockey League, and we're going to give this man the old-fashioned skates. X Factors now. Butterfly effect. Where is it at? Butterfly effect is not a thing? Okay. Sponge, shot absorption, and limited rebounds. Momentum building save. Recharge, rapid recovery under pressure. Post to post. Dialed in. I think we give him sponge, rapid recovery, showstopper. There we go. We'll give him all three of those X Factors. Contract details we don't need to worry about. And I think that is fine. Le Pekka Pasta in NHL 26, baby. Like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Oh, that'd be crazy, eh? He should be 15 years old. Yes, he is indeed. Beautiful. When are we going to see more Shoresy? Tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, probably 5, 6 p.m. Eastern. Somewhere in that territory. Now, where do we want to put Pekka Pasta on? I think I want to go to the Q. The QMJHL. Maybe Halifax, the Mooseheads, Quebec, Rimouski, St. John, Sherbrooke. No, he'll go to Halifax. I'll just put him there for now. Underage players cannot be traded. Oh, he has to go to the OHL. Interesting. All right, I'll put him in the O. I will put him in the O. And I'm going to throw him on... You know what? Sudbury. He can play alongside Shoresy. They're probably going to win the Memorial Cup, but it is what it is. He can play alongside Shoresy. All right, last but definitely not least, we got to get Luke Yonkman. When are we going to see more of the Pasta Hockey League? Not anytime soon. I still have to recreate all 32 teams. All right, Luke Yonkman. Another 15-year-old that we're going to add. That was the head, I think, that we used for Luke. We're going to give him a little bit of a different hairstyle, chat. Should we make him emo? But tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. No, I don't think so. Do we make him emo, chat? What do we think? Emo hair? Do it? All right, Luke Yonkman is having a midlife crisis at the age of 15. Gives him a little bit more personality, eh? I'm clipping that singing. Please don't, Cider. I will never do it again. What kind of beard do we want to give him? Yeah, chin beard for sure. Chin beard for sure. And make it a little bit blonde. Dirty blonde, baby. Dirty blonde. Luke Yonkman is acting a little bit different, chat, in NHL 26. Greatest hair ever. He's gone full-on emo. Going by the age of Pekka Pasta at the moment, he would be in the 10th grade. Yeah, he would. You are right. He would be in the 10th grade. All right, we're going to give him CCM gear. Sponsored by CCM. We're going to give him those CCM skates, too. Give him a jet speed hockey stick. And have him... I'm going to give him a shitty tape style. There you go. Mouth guard. Yeah, he can have a mouth guard in, sure. That is all fine and dandy. Sock options, no tuck. Do we want to give him a full tuck for his jersey, chat? Full jersey tuck for Luke Yonkman? I think so. No. I'm going to go no. Details. Here we go. Lukey boy. Luke Yonkman. Be a Pro idea, Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, that would be a great series. I'm sure everybody wants to see that, eh? He's going to be a playmaker, play center. With the new addition of him changing hairstyles, he's going to change numbers. He's going to be number 7. He's going to be a little bit taller. Definitely has to be skinny, though. He's going to be a skinny kid. Rarely a fighter. Born in 2010. We'll give him a late birthday. We'll go May 3rd. There we go. May 3rd. Bet no. What are y'all even saying? Franchise medium potential for Luke Yonkman. He's not going to be as good entering the NHL as Shoresy and the other guys, but he'll be decent. 6'3" at 15 is diabolical. I know. Tall man, eh? That's why he doesn't get bullied in school, chat. He's got the emo hair, but nobody bullies him. Doesn't happen. It does not happen because the man is a giant. Everybody loves Luke Yonkman. He is a high, not even a high school jock. Actually, is 15 high school? I don't even know at this point. That's a tall boy. He is a tall boy. Up his agility. He's going to have decent strength. He's not the strongest, obviously, as he's a little bit on the skinnier side. Balance should be good, though. Face-offs. He's going to be a great face-off taker. 90 overall. There it is. Deking can go up as well. 89. Aggressiveness can go up. Poise, we'll give him some poise. 15 is high school. It's the 10th grade. Yeah, so he is in high school. Shot blocking. He's going to be a good two-way, not two-way defenseman, two-way forward. Reliable offensively and defensively. Up his stick checking. Fighting skill, though. This man cannot fight. We better not see Luke Yonkman in a fight. Discipline. He's going to be very, very disciplined. Very disciplined. Bump up 85 overall, 84. I think 84 is fair. 84 overall for Luke the Goat Yonkman. I like those statistics, baby. We'll give him a passing X factor as well. Beauty backhand, 1T pressure, quick release, tape to tape. We'll give him beauty backhand and skating strength. No contest, second wind. Give him second wind. There we go. Power went out, barely any durability, one hit and he's gone. I mean, he is made of glass, chat. He is indeed made of glass. Grade 9 is middle school. Let's give him a good celly too. Heartbreaker, baby. Yes, sir, because he is breaking the hearts of all those grade 10 females. He's a player. There it is, chat. Luke Yonkman. Let's give him a little bit of a visor tilt. Tilt his visor. Do we want to make him, yeah, we'll give him gray. Gray visor tilt, or gray visor tint, I should say. And there we go. Luke Yonkman has been created in NHL 26. A little bit of a makeover, but the man looks good. Class of 28 is going to be Heat, Pekka Pasta, and Luke Yonkman. Yep, it is going to be Heat. Pekka Pasta 15, Shoresy 16, and Luke Yonkman also 15. All right, so we got them done. I'll probably add more players to the roster now. Is there any other prospects that are in, let's say, overseas or in the juniors that I should customize, chat? Anybody that I'm forgetting? Where is Roger McQueen? Is he still in or on the Brandon Wheat Kings? Roger McQueen. I don't see him, chat. Where is Roger McQueen? Why is he not on the Brandon Wheat Kings? Isaac Howard, right. Isaac Howard I do got to do. All right, Isaac Howard. We're going to create him right now. Thank you guys for reminding me. Why is it so slow? Why is it so slow? All right, Isaac Howard. Now, he's got, like, I don't even know what kind of hair. How do you spell his name? Is it Isaac? Isaac Howard? What player type would you guys think he is? Power forward? Playmaker? I think he's probably a power forward, right? He's not the tallest. I think he's like 5'10". Oh, what is his jersey number? I completely forgot. I'm going to have to search up Isaac Howard. Hold up, chat. I'm going to have to search up Isaac Howard on Google. Click Google and then forget. 53, right. 53. He's 21 years old. March 30th, 2004. All right, beautiful. How tall is he, chat? I don't think he's very tall. I think he's like 5'11". Number 53, though. Number 53. Year drafted. I don't even know. That don't really matter, I guess. 5'10". 5'11". I think he's 5'11". Who have we made so far? Yonkman, Shoresy, Pekka. Who else did we do? Luke Yonkman, yeah. Isaac Howard, Gavin McKenna we created. Does he shoot left? I think he does shoot left. Yes, he does. He's an American-born player, not Canadian. USA in this hoe. All right, now for his helmet. I don't really know what he uses for a helmet. I'm just going to give him a CCM helmet. Give him CCM gloves as well. Sponsored by CCM. Skates don't really matter. Stick doesn't really matter either. Can we make Jacob Flower? Who the hell is Jacob Flower? Throw a mouth guard in for Isaac Howard. We do got to do his contract too, chat. Entry-level deal with the Edmonton Oilers. 3 years on his contract, and we'll go 9.25. Porter Martone? What about Porter Martone? Is he not in the game? Thought Porter Martone was in the game. 9.25. Wolf or Markstrom? Going forward, definitely Dustin Wolf. Do we give him elite, medium potential, or top 6 high? Top 6 high, maybe? Martone went to Michigan State. Right, he's probably not in the game either, huh? Damn. Oh, I'm going to have to create him also. Shoot pass bias, we'll keep it 5 out of 15. Top 6 high? Yeah, I'll give him top 6 high. I think that's fair. Upgrade his shooting ability. What overall do we think he should be? Like an 80? 79 maybe? Acceleration, make him pretty quick. Balance can be 85. Deking, he does have good dekes. 87 overall. Offensive awareness, got to go way up there, as well as the stick checking. Stick checking can go up. 84. Bump up defensively a little bit. Hand-eye, bump it up. Make him a 99 overall. I don't want to make him a 99, chat. 72. No, he's got to be a hell of a lot better than that. Discipline, upgrade that. Deking can go a little bit higher. Balance, we can bump up. Acceleration, strength can go up. 79, 82. We made Matt Savoy 79. I think we should make Isaac Howard somewhere in similar range. Maybe a 78, 79. I think I'm going to make him a 79. Slap shot accuracy can go up. Make his shooting a little bit better. 78 overall. I'll go 79. Him and Matt Savoy can have the same exact rating. And then I can update it as the year goes on. There we go. 79. And then we got to do the... what does Isaac Howard look like? Let me search up on Google, chat. Hold up. Let me see. Okay. So he's got a patchy beard. Dark brown hair. Curly hair as well. Not really curly, but wavy. Definitely wavy. Yeah, we'll give him that hair. Dark brown. For the beard, we're going to go that beard. And I think it was like dirty blonde that he had. Keep it like that. Beautiful. Good player. Can't control the puck, though. Who? Who can't control the puck? Isaac Howard? What makes you think that? Savoy's better than Howard? Yeah, you could argue that for sure. Now, just to find a face that fits Isaac Howard. It is kind of a small face that he has. I don't mind that face. He is more tan, though, than that. What is going on? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game is glitching the hell out right now. Things are not going right. Oh, God. That guy's ugly, dude. You know what? Isaac Howard. There we go. There's Isaac Howard. He has been created. Do we give him any X Factors? I don't think we give him any X Factors. Beautiful. We just have to put him on the Edmonton Oilers roster. He got lacking puck control. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be okay, chat. He'll be okay. All right, the Edmonton Oilers. Bang. There we go. I think that's all we're going to do today. We do got to assign Luke Yonkman, though. Let's put him... Where do we want to put Luke Yonkman at, chat? I think we got to put him in the O. He's going to play on the Erie Otters, just like Connor McDavid. There we go. McKenna, Howard, Yonkman, Pasta, and Shoresy have all been created. We went through the entire NHL. That has been completed as well. So we will actually continue this series just another day. So tomorrow, look out. We got a video going up at 2 p.m. Eastern. Episode 1 of Be a Pro. Make sure you comment on it, W Shoresy, and I'll make sure to heart your comment. If you didn't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord. Link is pinned top of the chat. We will be live tomorrow in the afternoon to continue the NHL career of P. Shoresy. So I appreciate you guys coming out. I thank you all for watching. And until next time, don't be silly, wrap your willy.